Hello, everybody. Hi, guys. Welcome in. This is going to be episode, I think, 11. I think this is actually going to be episode 11 for us, I believe, if my math is correct. Feel free to correct me if I am wrong. But if not, episode 11. And, well, I mean, last we played, things were a little shaky. A little rough around the edges. We had a kind of a hard go of it. So before we dive too far into the recap, I'd like to say thanks again to everybody that decides to stick around throughout the duration of the show, giving us a shot and consistently trying to rally the players forward with your luck rerolls. The luck rerolls mean a lot to us. One, because it's how we keep the stream alive, right, on all angles. Additionally, you guys can inspire wild magic. From my understanding, all of the luck rerolls have been met for the night, which is great for them, mostly. But there are 2 wild magic charges that can go through. If you guys wanted to see more, they come at a cost of up to 10 gifted or rising concurrent, which Cobalt will keep a running total and tally of that. And I think right now we're sitting at an even number, so it would take 10 more to get to that point. So, let's talk about what happened last time. It was a bloody one.
Was a bloody one.
It was a bloody one. So,
Some
what
goblins.
happened?
That was the
Athena made
that.
bad choices. She woke up and chose violence.
I think
Chose
violence
death.
chose her.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Yeah.
I think she chose death.
I think we got
Yeah.
like 75% of the way to a competent plan and then rushed in the rest of the way.
Yeah. She's feeling bad.
We're getting
right
there.
now.
Some
It's
people
alright.
almost died.
I think that designing the competent plan and then rushing in has been a consistent pattern. up to this
It
point.
has, I think it
Exactly.
has.
Fair. Fair. That's
Yeah,
a
it's-
fair
it's-
observation.
It's been a fairly consistent plan. So, I'd say, for those of you that are watching, I expressed to my players mid-session last time, and even post-session, and a bit more even through the week before we've come to today's session, that this dungeon, the Sunless Citadel, is not a forgiving locale. It's not going to handhold you, especially up to this point. I've been very delicate with the way that I've been moving. I've encouraged you to think strategically. But going forward, the dungeon, and I can tell you this above table, it will have a way of sort of overwhelming you. Because before, you have managed to face equal numbers on so many fronts. Going forward, you will face far more. They will overwhelm you just in raw numbers. That fight that you just went through was even. There were 5 goblins.
Didn't feel
to
even.
5 players. What's that?
Didn't feel even. Felt like a 2
It
versus
was-
5.
It was very even.
Hey, look,
very
I killed
even.
one.
It was a 2v5.
So
2.5.
I'm going to encourage you to feel if your allies are going down, right? Don't feel like there is a bad move, because there's really not really a bad move. If you have to think in line with your character, think strategically, and don't be like, first and foremost, don't be ashamed of any actions you take, even if it's not in your wheelhouse of abilities. Deciding to go back and attempt to save one of your own, that's not a problem. It makes sense. It is completely in character, even if it doesn't necessarily feel like it, or like your efforts could be affronted somewhere else. Nothing necessarily wrong there. But could you put your efforts elsewhere? Sure, there's always a better place to put them. But don't feel bad for trying to save one of your allies. Always know that you have options, and there's no such thing as a bad question. It is my job as your storyteller to guide you along. So if you want to try something cool, just ask. Like, Bub, can I stab him? I mean, you can try. Certainly, you can try. Go give it a shot. Like, worst case scenario, you fail. But more than anything, there is strength in numbers. So despite if you are unconscious, or if you are ranged, or hell, even if you are a vulture for some reason, get in there and flap some wings and don't be ashamed. So, you guys fought goblins. It was messy. It was messy on both sides. You guys survived, but just barely. They didn't this time. You did find some help. You uncovered whom? What NPC came to your aid?
Really sad I didn't write that down.
Oh,
Erky.
I know it's... Yeah.
Erky
Timbers.
Yeah. Erky Timbers. Yeah.
Erky.
He's a level 5 cleric.
He's
No.
yeah, he is.
Nice.
Fucking.
We don't know he's
back.
level 5, but he was throwing some spells around that were pretty fancy.
Yeah, some decent level magic. You know, I mean, just by the mechanics of it, right now, the Cure Light magic from your Witch and your Oracle is just 1d8, and he was throwing 2d8. So that right there is a solid implicator of his power, or at least the divinity that he holds within himself. So, Urki expressed some things. He told you about some stuff that was kind of occurring, things that were happening in dungeon. What do you remember? What can you recall?
Something about a Balak, the goblin leader,
Okay, sure.
and the trees were actually working with the goblins. It looked like something.
And
Yep.
that the
And
people we were looking for came through here a week ago and were taken by the goblins, basically.
Like I wrote down Gothias tree is like the.
Close. It's very close. It is. He spoke of something referring to the Gulthias tree. Yeah.
Gothias, okay.
Yeah, the Gulthias tree. You do remember speaking about Belak. What else? You remember the twig blights, the little tree creatures.
Yeah, the guys that almost ripped
Oh,
my arm
yeah.
off.
Yep.
Yeah. You're starting to get some details. So, above board, what do you think is happening? What is the situation? Sit rep, hit me with it.
I mean, we know that they're selling the apples. That they're working with the trees. The Balak tells them to sell the apples. I don't know where the apples come from. I don't know how the tree grows fruit. I don't know how the tree stays alive without light.
We
Okay.
don't know where it is.
And we don't know why the trees are working with the goblins yet, but could be. I mean, are they threatening to kill them? I don't know. Are they alive? Like, can they talk? Can these trees talk? I have no idea.
It's an interesting question.
What
You're not really
else do y'all
trying to
think?
speak with them. Yeah.
What's everybody else's
Shale
opinion on what's going on?
or Slurpee? Any thoughts on the current foray of events?
No, I'm soaking it all in.
Okay, all right.
I mean, I'm just glad that Urki came along. For sure.
Yeah, I mean, you guys were certainly in a rough way, right?
Yeah, I wish, now I'm kind of wishing we hadn't sent him on his way without making us a ton of food and supplies before he left.
It's not that far though.
I'm gonna track him down.
Because
How long has Urki been here?
Oh God, he said he's been here like a month.
No, he's been in there for a long time.
Yeah, a month or several.
No, 90 days, I believe it was.
Okay,
He's just
that-
been making food and water for them,
Yeah.
it said.
Was it
Well,
90
that
days?
He wasn't making food and water for them.
He was
No,
He was making
Oh,
food
for
and water for
himself, for
himself.
himself.
Yeah,
to live.
yeah. Otherwise, he would have died. Would have been a real rough way to go. You know, starving in a tiny cage designed for a small animal. But he was cramped in there. Happy to have the freedom. He even went against some of his greater tenants, and despite the animosity that he received from Snacks, he still healed Meepo.
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
And
healed
me.
Meepo and
And
you.
Slurpee,
He healed
yeah.
everybody that needed
I
it.
know, but I
pretty
was
much-
A lot.
I was in bad shape.
He didn't heal me for shit. That
Well, I
son of a
mean,
bitch.
You don't need
you were
it.
like throwing up gang signs and shit. Like you were kind of like mean mugging the shit out of him. Like he wasn't having a great time with your company. Yeah, but he gave you the information on Belak. At least what do you know about this Belak? I'd love to address that before we kind of dip away from it.
All I know is that he's the leader of the goblins.
He's the leader of the goblins. Yeah,
I think
Are you-
that.
That
Are
he's
you aware of any of
deeper
his
into the
abilities?
dungeon.
he's deeper in the dungeon. Yes. Are you aware of any of his abilities?
I don't think so.
Not
He
that
did
I
tell you that he
remember.
thought that he thought that Belak was a spellcaster.
Oh, I don't remember him saying that.
Yeah.
I don't recall.
That's not
Belak,
good.
he believed was some sort of a spellcaster. I mean, what do you think is best going to command like an entire goblin troop, right?
Well, in
You think
anime,
they
it's a
fear-
goblin shaman that are the smart ones.
They're not entirely bereft of something of that nature, so we'll figure that out.
Or warlocks
Yeah.
as well, I think, probably.
What did Urki say about the adventurers?
That they were there a week ago and that the goblins had taken them to see Balak.
That's pretty close. That's pretty close. Timing's a little off there, but yeah, that they had been moved deeper into the dungeon. He told you that he had seen them maybe 2 to 3 weeks prior, but
Oh,
they were here before they were moved a week ago, deeper into the Citadel. So you know that you have an idea that they're alive. They've at least lived long enough to survive in this bit of the conclave, as slaves, as prisoners, before they were moved deeper in. And that he said that there were siblings, Talgan and Sharwin, and one that referred to himself as Sir Bradford. So you're aware that they are alive, or maybe alive.
Yeah, possibly.
How did you spend the rest of the session following combat?
piled all the
Licking our
goblins up.
wounds.
Yep.
Yeah.
Put the goblins on the
It
other
was,
side.
Bit of
Put
a-
all
bit
the
of a rough way to
people,
go.
rounded them up, cleaned their wounds, healed them. Got food for everybody. Started cooking it on the fire over there in the corner, and just basically passing time until we were going to be able to rest. But yeah,
Making some soup,
Okay.
debating on how to make the soup and what to use to make the soup.
That's right.
Gotta make the soup.
So let's dive in then, knowing full well right now that we have at least 2 wild magic, that there are 5 luck rolls, and we begin to establish and set our scene. My friends, Retsu, Snacks, and Saki. The 3 of you pool your resources together to attempt to salvage what you best believe is food, is water, clean, or at least clean enough, to re-enlight the vigor upon you, to bring about some dalliance of resources, to help usher you into the depths of the dungeon. There's nothing that says that you can't turn and leave now. You have suffered pretty vicious wounds, and most of you are aware that you are ill with something that lingers within your person. It's neither here nor there. You hear the sounds of the coals flitting and popping, the flames of what seems to be burning under the iron pot that Saki is preparing to boil some sort of stew in. Serafina and Shale. They've taken some pretty vicious blows. Serafina had 3 very, very angular, embittering wounds taken specifically from crossbows. Shale's body appears to have been torn to shreds by goblin daggers and short swords alike. You've taken your time with the aid of Urki to bring about some healing, right some wrongs, and relight that flame. But the 3 of you stand now over your unconscious allies as they rest. What do you do?
Retsu's gonna be standing there. He's thinking ever since Urki just left a second ago, and he's like, "Oh, I'm itchy. Like, I'm itching where my I got that bile put on me. Maybe I should. I'm just having second thoughts about sending him on his way. I think that probably wasn't the most strategic thing, and I kind of just did it in haste because I wanted to get all my team members together because that was like the priority at the moment. But I know that he said he was going back to the kobolds, so I think I'm gonna go try to track him down, see if I could catch him before he gets there, and I'm gonna tell Saki and Snacks, "Hey, do you think you two can watch over everyone else? I'm gonna go try to catch that gnome real quick." Because I think he could be more helpful to us.
Why you?
I think that's
Why?
a great idea. That's a great idea with all the healing that he did.
Thanks,
for our
Saki.
team.
And
And he said that he made himself food and water. Come on, can you do that? Anyone
true.
here?
Snacks.
I can't.
When he asked me why, I'm gonna pull up or pull down part of my mask covering my face, and I'm just gonna show him the, like, literally I have to peel the cloth away from my flesh, and it's like gooey from
Skin itself is starting to produce some sort of clear liquid. It appears that multiple rakes of his own fingernails have gone against the skin, and it's starting to produce this nasty rash. There are bumps that are beginning to form with the clear liquid that's pooling up underneath it. You can tell that there is something, that he's been infected, a virus, whatever seems to be occurring. It's not natural.
And this is after I bathed in the boiler, bud. So I need to go see if it doesn't feel good.
Okay,
It's
I didn't know you were that under the weather. Just okay, go and get him. I know you need help. I think that's.
I mean, I'm okay, but like it could slow me down later if I don't take care of it.
That doesn't look like you're okay. It looks like your skin is melting.
I'm a little uncomfortable. Yeah, it's fine though. But I'm gonna go track him down.
Are you
All
think
right.
you're gonna
If
be?
you're- as long as you're confident that you're gonna be okay.
I mean, I know you've got some great fighting capabilities. I just watched it, so if you think you can make it back there, you don't think there's gonna be anybody waiting. I mean, you can sneak. I understand. So
Yeah, I
you
think
wanna go
Shield
with him,
has some of this on
Zach? I
him
mean-
too, as well.
I
It's not, you could take
I
snacks
am-
with you.
no.
Well, I'm gonna be really quiet, and Snacks, you know, he talks a lot.
Oh, okay, good point. Enough said. Good luck, Retsu.
All right, just be careful, please.
All right,
Grab any. If you see anything shiny, just maybe bring it.
I'll let you know about it.
Yeah. All right.
Huh.
I didn't get that. See ya.
As soon as I jump down from this wall, unless you want me to roll anything for getting over it.
No, you don't have to roll anything for it. We're just assuming that you're going to make your way back.
Yeah, but I
walked
want to
these
stealth my
halls.
way back,
Okay, sure. Go ahead and
just
and
in
give me a
case.
stealth, please.
Just
Yeah.
in case.
19. That's pretty good. That's
Okay.
pretty good. Unless you immediately lean into the light, it's going to be difficult to see you from any future patrols or anything like that. You'd have to sort of announce yourself. Now, if
Yeah.
you want to move stealthily, it cuts your speed in half.
That's fine, you know. I know what direction he's going in. It's not that far away. So even if I don't get him till he makes it to the kobolds, like, that's fine.
Okay.
I just want to move slowly enough to where I can, like, listen for anybody else that's not trying to move stealthily, you know? So, as well.
Gotcha. Okay, sure. Not a problem. How far are you willing to go?
I mean, I will stealth all the way back to the dragon room, where we met Meepo, if I can.
Okay. Now, you are aware that not all of the kobolds spoke common.
Yeah.
You are also not aware how many kobold guards there are. There wasn't exactly like a public bolster, a knowledge of you going back there. If they aren't aware of whom you are, a lone adventurer may get attacked. You may get cornered.
My plan is to speak Draconic to them if that happens.
You can speak Draconic. Okay.
Because then at least they'll be like, oh, he knows the language of our gods, you know, like, maybe we should take him to our leader instead of just like, let's kill him.
Makes sense. Okay. All right, so then I'm going to roll some rolls here and see what I can get.
We have to split the party because 3 of them are unconscious. Look, guys. I can't drag them all. If I drag them all back and over the barrier, it's going to take even longer. What the fuck, Bubs?
I regret rolling. I should have used those at any other point in this game. I rolled 2 natural 20s and a 17.
Yeah.
So, Retsu, you were spotted the moment
up?
that you enter into the Dragon Hall.
Okay. Yeah.
They're sort of taken aback at first. It's one before he starts shouting in Draconic, and you hear intruder in Draconic, and then another arrives. I want to know what you do here.
I'm going to lay down my sickle, my Kasarigama on the floor, and I'm gonna speak friend in Draconic. I'm here to see, and then I'm gonna say her name. Yrail. Yeah.
When you say friend, they don't immediately drop arms. In fact, some of them sort of begin to bunch up. It's a strength in numbers sort of tactic. It's not something you're unfamiliar with.
Yeah.
But when you say that you're here to see Yrail, there is a moment where there is pause before their weapons begin to lower, but not fully lower. And the first one steps up and says to you, why you seek Yrail? Why you seek Lord?
I have news about Meepo and the goblins, and I think that a gnome might have come through here that I need to speak to as well.
When you say gnome as well as saying Meepo's name, there is the one that seems to be presuming the role of leader nods, and the others sort of step away, and he goes, come. I'm
gonna pick my weapon back up, and I'm gonna like not have it in my hands. I'm just gonna tuck it back into my stuff, unless they want to take it and hold it for now. If they don't trust me, like whatever.
No, you're gonna be tailed.
There's no bloodlust coming from me.
Sure, you're just gonna be tailed.
All right, that went pretty well.
Sure, they lead you through the halls where you had originally met Yrail. So feel free to guide yourself and adjust the map so that folks can see. You'll be met by Yrail, and when she sees you, she does recognize you as one of the few that seem to have led the pack, or at least your immediate adventuring party. When she sees your return, can I get a sense motive from you, please?
She's gonna be pissed. That's okay.
Not particularly strong, but you can see the worry fall over her face.
Yeah.
Why have you come?
It's okay. We just freed. Do I see the gnome over here as well? I see him on the map.
Yes, Urki is there.
Yeah.
He's got his back to the wall. He's sort of like butt on the floor, just sort of maintaining himself.
I just was with my party. Don't worry, Meepo's safe. He's okay. But they're resting, and I came back because we just freed this gnome, and I did it. I freed him too quickly. I need his help still. And I wanted to give you an update on the goblin situation.
She looks to Urki and then back to you. He said that the kobold in your care has become sick.
Oh, I thought he fixed that. Did he not fix that?
Looks back. Says, well, I can't fix holes.
No, we sewed him up great. We're taking great care of him. He got the sickness out of him. It's just a matter of time. He's gonna wake up. He's gonna be fine. He has been so helpful. I believe that, but okay.
Good. It's good that you're taking care of Meepo. Urki has said that you have found many goblins.
Yeah, look, I brought their ears for proof that we're helping handle them. And I'll pull open my string of goblin ears that I have been collecting.
She kind of taps to one of the guards, and a guard will walk up and grab. Is it like a necklace or is
yeah,
it
it's like a string just with them sewn
Sure.
in and then tied together, and then I untie it to add more. Tie it back up.
When he takes it from you, he will bring it up to Yrail, and she seems to take count. You have slain many goblins.
See, we're doing what we said.
Then why has Meepo not returned with you?
Well, when we stumbled upon a big fucking rat, and
Yes, you find Godhash.
yes, well, Meepo decided to step on a plate, and when Guthash came out of the doorway, it broke the plate, and he started to fall in, and some of Guthash's creaminess got on him, and it was a bad situation. got me as well, and I'll show my wound. That's kind of what I need our friend here, little Erky, for, to help see if he can do something about this disease or affliction that's been put upon me here.
Erky waves his hand. I've done my part. I've seen to your threats as well, and I won't be coming back if the other kobold seems to threaten me all the same.
I didn't threaten you. I also offered to pay you, Erky. All right?
I don't need your money, but you told me that you do get angry, and you
I
like to
freed
kill
you.
things.
I freed you. And I didn't
Not
kill you.
without first threatening me.
That's just part of my personality, Erky. That's just, look.
Well,
you can't blame me for being a little on edge in here. I just went through 10 goblins to get to you.
Of course not. I would expect the same. I expected to find my way back to the surface and see a bit of the same myself. But that being said, you can't just willy-nilly just threaten me at every turn. Besides, I poured all of my daily the divinity into you and yours.
So you can't help me with my disease?
Not
whatever
today,
this
no.
is.
Maybe on Morrow, and that would be not a problem, but
Well,
that's
great.
not
You can
now.
come back and rest with us.
I'm
And
afraid
then-
if I did that, I would find my way at the wrong end of a sword. Or
Look,
maybe that's
I will
actually
deal
what you
with
do.
I'll deal with snacks. All right.
But what sort of protection will I have from you if you're just suddenly not happy with me?
I haven't killed anybody that didn't deserve it.
That Coolio.
Been treated like a punk, yeah. That was definitely Coolio.
I haven't killed anybody that didn't deserve it.
Fine. Well, I'll accept that.
What if I ask
haven't
really
killed anyone,
nicely?
you
I don't
deserve
normally
it.
do that. Please help me.
Please tell me why you would want me to even come back down there. I was just held there for 90 days.
Well, I can drag all of them here instead if you'd like, but I think that would take longer.
Probably
3
would
of
take
my
longer, it'd probably
companions
be a
are
bit safer.
unconscious.
Listen, I haven't got any time for this. I need
Where
to
are you
rest.
going? It's a dungeon.
I was going to the surface side.
And do you know a way to get there?
I climb with my hands.
Wow, you can climb that? You must be
I'm
strong.
You could... I'm a gnome. Wait, but like... 2 stone.
Well, is there any sort of... I can see that you're not enthusiastic about coming and help us. And don't get me wrong, I am very grateful for the healing that you provided my group. I apologize for threatening you, Erky. And if I can, I'd like to make it up to you.
Are you serious about the apology?
Not really.
Give me a bluff. Give me a bluff. Son of a
shit.
bitch.
Bro, I got +9 to bluff.
26.
What? You've rolled 3
Nice.
nat 20s, you cheater. That's
You
crazy.
Wow.
Oh my god, Erky.
I don't believe you.
That's fine. I wouldn't believe me either, Erky. But you know what?
Then why would I go with you?
But aren't you religious type? Aren't you like, don't you want to like do good?
I want to do
And-
good, but if I find my way into the wrong side of your blade, I can't keep doing good.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
I don't believe you. You're just lying
Okay,
to my face.
my apology may have not been sincere, but I definitely will not hurt you. I will protect you.
What did you say your name was again?
Assassin's
Retsu?
honor.
Riku.
Close enough.
Listen, Riku.
I like that.
I spent the last
Riku.
night. I spent the last 90 days getting pissed on by goblins. They're
I
amazing.
won't
couldn't
piss on
die.
you.
You're right. But you're missing some causation here. Why would I want to go deeper into this place where there's twice as many, if not 3 times as many goblins?
I
That's
don't
3
know.
times as many dicks to piss on me.
All I can offer you is gold and items that we have found.
I don't
And
even
other
have
than
armor.
that, well, I mean, we have gems and gold, and we have a
Would you like to adorn me in gems
longbow?
then?
It
need-
wouldn't
I need-
hurt. You're looking
I need
kind of homeless.
protection. You and I are not quickly becoming friends. You have
No, we're gonna be
not
best
away
of
with
friends.
words. I am finding that quite hard to believe.
I'm always looking for new friends, Urky. Look, I only have one friend. You could be the second friend.
Who's your friend?
Well, it's the kobold you don't like.
Oh, the one that said leave me in the cage then.
But that's why I'm telling you I can rein him in. Cause we bonded through this shit we've been through a little bit, you know?
Bonded.
Yeah, if he died, I'd actually care a little, I think. Which is really weird, let me tell you.
That's great that you have a spot in your heart for something other than ice.
Oh, I don't want to hear
I'm glad
that.
for you.
Don't say that out loud. Look,
Listen, I won't tell him that.
Don't
you have
make
a
me-
thing for him.
don't make me get on my knees, man.
At least make it worth my time.
Just ask what you want. You want some goblin ears? I
need
got
rest.
this. I got this ring.
I am not so easily bought by trinkets and baubles.
How about this? You tell me the name of your god, and when we get out of here, I'll make a journey to the temple, and I will leave a tribute.
That is actually might be the kindest thing that you said thus far. And something I believe. Because I bet you honor agreements.
When I'm an assassin, so when I take an agreement, when I sign a contract, I'm good for it.
I really don't like it when you proudly declare that you're an assassin. That's not... That doesn't establish grounds for a happy friendship there.
I
but
mean, who are you going to
suppose-
go run and tell?
Yrail. I
You don't even-
will tell Yrail.
She doesn't give a shit, do you, Ystriel, as long as we keep Meepo safe.
I would say that you've not been doing a quite a good job about that then.
Well, I can't help it if Meepo runs in, okay, and tries to be the hero against a giant rat. All right? I killed the rat and basically saved Meepo, but Meepo also, he's been doing great as well in other areas, but that was not a good decision. His inexperience is showing a little bit, but you know what? He's getting better. And I think once we come out of this, he's going to be one of the greatest warriors in this clan.
You visually notice some of the other warriors are like there's they scoff. You hear like hisses as it like exits their jaws. And Yrail says, "I find that very hard to believe, but lest I leave my post, I cannot trust anything else other than your word. But know this. If I find you in a lie, I will not argue with you. My wrath will be swift."
I understand. Look, I understand. You knew when you sent Meepo with us what the risks were. All right? I'm doing my best. Well, my group is doing their best to keep Meepo safe. We've already gone down several times. Like, well, one or two of us have needed to rest several times in order to recuperate after some of these battles. Those goblins, you know, are not pushovers. They are tough. They have traps and ambushes, and there's a reason you sent us to do this.
Urky chimes in, and they're all full of piss. Lots and lots of piss.
And blood and bile and shitty
no,
wine.
no. That's true. That's true. But still lots of piss. Yrail, it's not really a guffaw as much as it's a sigh. Just fine. Fine. Just try not to force him into heroics. He's not an assassin.
I will tell Meepo to stay behind the front line and to
course, when
support in the ways that he can.
When he wakes up, because he's rightly down right now.
He's definitely unconscious. I'm not going to lie about that.
Right.
He took
He's
a hard
right
hit.
unconscious. A hard
But
one.
I'm 99% sure he's gonna be okay. If you want to get angry over that 1% and kill me, there's nothing I can do about it. I came here of my own free will, knowing I was outnumbered. All right, to lay myself down on the line, to try to make this mission a success.
Fine, fine. And what have you found of Calcrix?
Oh, well, we haven't been able to keep any of the goblins alive or get them to speak with us yet, so we don't have any information on the dragons, but I feel like the more goblins we kill in that direction, we'll find it eventually. So, we've heard of Balak. Do you know anything of Balak?
Belak.
Balak.
Belak. I've heard their name. That name.
I think they might be
know nothing
behind this.
The goblins, they were speaking of him, Belak. Called him Belak the Outcast. He was this beloved spellcaster. I heard the name, but I know nothing of them. I don't want to make friends with him. He encourages his goblins to piss on me.
I will take all of their goblin cocks in your name, Urki.
All right, fine. You've convinced me.
I will literally carve your name into their corpses if you want. Okay.
That's unnecessary.
I will literally cut their heads off and smear blood on the walls in your honor. Okay, too much.
A small vengeance.
Too much.
I would just like to piss on them.
We can pee on them so many times. Did you want to come back with me then? I can escort you. I will make top priority in the first major city or place with a temple. You just tell me your deity's name. I will pay tribute.
Before he can even say anything, Yrail says, "It's been discussed. You will be going back with them. If not for anything else, you'll see to the success and return of my son."
Yes, ma'am.
Now, just a moment. I didn't agree to this. I don't think you have a choice. He looks to the other guards as they draw their knuckles tightly over their weapon. I can read the room. Fine. Fine.
We very much appreciate it, Urki. You're such a great gnome. Best gnome I've ever met.
No, fuck off.
Okay, fine. I appreciate that shit, though, for real. Can you... Tomorrow, though, you can take a look at this, because it fucking itches, man. It's starting to smell a little bit.
He really kind of leans in to look at it, but without, getting too close. You've got this speckled monster.
Feels like the speckled monster, yeah. I think our fighter has it, too.
Oh, you should get that looked at.
I'm trying to get it looked at.
I'll think about it.
Fair enough.
But if
All
we
right.
find armor, can we please find some equipment for myself? Something I can put on, please? Because if I get shot the same way that the lady got shot, I'm not going to come out of this.
If we find any, it's yours. I don't have any on hand for you. But,
Good. That's...
We'll suit
I
you
can
up,
work with that.
of course.
I can work with that. All right, fine.
If you're coming, we want you equipped. We don't want you just to be a little sack of flesh wandering around. Put some, some armor on that shit, right?
Sure. He pushes himself up, and he agrees to journey with you. But before he takes a step forward, the moment this goes tits on the turtle, I'm out. I'll leave. I don't care what she said. I'll leave.
That's fine. We won't put any tits on any turtles. I've never even seen that before.
Fine.
That would
And then
be
he starts
awfully
walking with you.
strange. Okay.
But before
All right.
the both of you make it back, the camera turns. And we want to afford an opportunity here between Saki and Snacks.
I'm gonna.
He's
Snacks
gone.
is
He's gone for
Yeah, yeah.
probably 20 or maybe 30 minutes.
Okay, well, that's a long time. Okay. I'm gonna walk over to Saki, watching her cook, and then can I notice Saki's eye?
Sure, of course. Yeah, I think that's fair that you would be able to see her eye. It's unless she's going out of her way to describe it or disguise it.
But she doesn't even know yet.
No, you guys told her.
I told her. I rolled like a
Yeah.
26 on perception, and I told her.
Oh, okay. I didn't. Never mind then. I thought.
No, she's too shook up to say, to say anything, to be hiding it. So.
Okay. I mean, if she, I didn't know she already knew. But I will have a conversation with her about it.
By all means.
Do you know what's going on with your eye?
I don't know what's going on with most of anything that's happened since we stepped into this dungeon, so no. What does it look like to you?
The
tell
best
me?
way I can describe it is, it looks like a snake eye.
Reptilian?
Definitely reptilian.
To be honest, I'm not surprised.
She's
I'll
very
accept
clear.
it.
Like you can read it on her person. It's more than just coming to terms or an acceptance thereof. It's an expectation.
Okay. Were you thinking your eye was going to turn, or have you seen this before?
I really don't know why you're asking such asinine questions, but if you want to help me find some ingredients to make this
I mean,
this
your
dungeon
eye's
soup,
freaking me out a little bit.
I don't know what you want me to do about it.
I don't know what you could do about it. I'm
How
just
do you
asking
think
you
how do you think all
the
of
hell
us feel
happened
looking
to your
into your tiny
eyeball?
little beady reptilian eyes every day? Snacks.
Well, my eyes don't change.
All right, well, you're gonna have to accept me as I am.
I have no
Otherwise,
other
feel
choice.
healing for you.
Can I stab it?
Please don't.
Okay, fine.
You got some spiders to put in this
Well,
stew? Anything you've been holding on to?
Let me look in
Put
my
that
bag.
little rat in here. Make some rat stew.
Oh shit! I forgot about my little rat.
Put
Is
it
it
in.
still alive? It looks like it's still moving.
It is. It's fine.
Okay. Hey, little guy. Are you hungry? Can I just poke it a little bit?
Yeah, you successfully poke the infantile dire rat. It moves. It shifts away from your pokes because nothing likes getting poked.
Okay. Can I pull him out and actually just sit on the hay that's over here, if it's actually hay?
Yeah, that's fine. That's not a problem.
Okay. And then I'm gonna ask Saki, how's the food going over there? I don't really have anything else to put in it. I mean unless you want a potion of fire
from
resistance
how
in
done
that
it's
thing.
seeming, I'm thinking Retsu should have been back by now.
You know,
feel like
I'm
you should-
really not. I mean, him going
little
by
concerned.
himself. I mean, we cleared the way. I kind of checked all around, like the rooms. I couldn't see anything else, and then, so
Okay,
unless
so there's nowhere to go from here, you feel like, or what do you think? There's nothing else
I-
to see here?
I don't think there's anything, unless something crawled out of one of those holes that we made in the rat area, where the tile fell in. I think he will be okay. Now, I'm only concerned with him going back to the kobolds and having Meepo not there. So
Well, none of us are there, right? I mean,
I know. That's the only thing I'm really concerned about is him. But I mean, I couldn't leave the rest of you.
I mean,
Two-
I know we haven't all known each other for very long, but from what I've seen from Retsu, I think he's got himself covered. I think he's gonna be okay.
He's a sneaky
I think
motherfucker.
we need to
that
figure out
guy
what the
is.
next step is here for us. We need to eat some of this nasty stew and get some
I mean,
real
look.
rest.
I mean, the stew looks great to me. I don't know if
I mean-
nasty would be the I've eaten some nasty stuff,
I
and
don't even
that
know why I'm
stew
bothering to cook
could
it.
be
You'll just eat it raw.
gourmet. If I, you know.
Mariko,
that's-
can I get a craft from you, please? Give me a craft check.
Craft? Oh no. Okay. Actually, that's one of my
Okay.
Oh,
things. That's one
All
of my
right.
skills.
Well done. What is it? Wait, what is your
Does
your
that get me a
craft?
Michelin star on my on my
What
dungeons too?
what is are you is it craft meal? What is your
Just
craft?
says craft and then group. There's nothing in there. I'm an expert at crafting something.
Well, you've
You'd pick something.
got to be able to craft something. Other like it says right now you have a +7.
It does. It says that.
So you're not going to get a +7 to it unless it's like whatever you're crafting, your natural craft is.
I don't know what my
poison.
yeah, I was gonna
It's
say it would be like,
poison.
well, it would be like
Yeah.
craft poison or something.
It's
or
craft
like that.
poison.
Actually, I do have.
Mine
that's
is
what I would
poison.
say. No, I mean I have a. Didn't I have? No, I don't
I
have.
mean,
that
I craft
anymore.
the shit out of some traps.
I
I
thought
don't
I
know
still
what
had a
you-
blow dart or something, but I don't have that anymore. That was before.
Oh, my,
I don't know what would be normal for me to be able to craft.
You tell me. This is generally on
Not traps.
player end.
No, that's my
Healing.
I'm gonna let you know right now, if
things?
you
Something
use
that'll heal?
craft poison, you didn't just make a meal. You made the end of snacks.
Okay, fine. Okay. Can I take craft food?
Of course, yeah. If you'd like to, and just go ahead and toggle that in. So like, craft
Can I
food
just
prep.
put? So like, have you watched Delicious in Dungeons or Delicious in Dungeons?
I've heard so much about it in regards to this game. It's absurd.
Okay, so with adding food
It's pretty
to my
awesome.
7-level crafting skills, I feel like I just joined that show. Okay.
20
Food crafting.
is pretty great, all things considered. It's pretty great. You're able to take very little and stretch it very far. And Snacks, it's apparent that she has quite a skill in this. She's expressed some things you've not even known was a sidelining glance, but here you can see that it's almost like a home for her here. She's found some comfort in the preparation of your meal. The only other person that you've seen with this has been Meepo, and his doesn't even represent the same level of skill.
Nice. Okay.
Hers is even better than that. So what do you make out of your rudimentary things? You've gathered a handful of vegetables. You do have probably access to some somewhat spoiling meat and water. So you just make like a stew, or what are you thinking here?
Yeah, it's like a stew. I guess.
Okay. All right, you produce
I'm
a
trying
stew.
to get Snacks to put his dire rat baby in there for some meat. Snacks, we need some protein in this stew.
This thing is too small to be putting in there. I'm trying to grow it big. Okay, I'm trying to grow this thing to where I can.
And then we'll eat it?
Yes, sure. I mean,
Perfect. Okay.
I don't mind, but
Let's shake on that.
for
I want
now,
a deal here.
can I get a little spoonful of that? I want to see if I can see if this damn rat will eat any of this shit. I mean, it smells really good.
I
It
have
better
more
eat it.
of the milk in my
No.
water
I
if you need
I
some.
still have the milk, but I want to see if it'll eat this.
All right, go ahead.
Just like a little nibble.
I
you
mean,
know,
I
see
want
if-
to see too. I've got mine still here tucked into my.
Snacks is just gonna take like I don't even know if it's just a hand or full or whatever it might be.
Sure. Yeah,
But
you
I'm
put
gonna
your
try and
hand-
force feed this motherfucker some.
You plunge your hand right into the boiling stew, and it burns a lot. But sure, you grab something, and it dawns on you that shoving boiling food into the mouth of an infantile creature, a baby,
Okay,
would probably cause irreparable harm.
I blow on it first, then.
Yeah? Are you blowing on your hand or the food?
No, the food. My hand's got scales. It's not that bad.
All right, sure.
I'm gonna give it a little, wave it around a little bit,
Take 2 points of damage as you've thrust your
Alright,
hand
yeah.
into scalding
Alright.
water.
Oh my god.
Sure. Give me a fucking two. I'll take it.
Scales are hard, but they heat up.
I was looking for a spoon. There ain't one around. Okay. Anyway,
Now, I've got to ask, Snacks, do you have this relapsing moment where you've just thrust your hand in to grab something to give to your rat? Do you try to play it cool in front of Saki at this point, knowing full well that you completely spaced your survival instincts?
I mean, yes.
That was
The answer
low
to that question is
intelligence.
yes.
You do like to put your hands in things. That's kind of an
You-
MO.
You know,
So-
I do it.
Give me
I
a
do this
bluff.
shit in real life. You know, I pull motherfucking shit out of the oven. All right,
Give me a bluff, please.
All right, give you a bluff. All right, I'll get you a bluff.
Oh, how's that soup going? Bloop. Just that you do.
Elbow deep, just stirring it with his arm.
You know,
Saki, it's really surprising. You just witnessed something that would have burned many other mortal men, but he immediately thrust his hand down into that pot bowl and grabbed onto something,
Wow.
draws his hand back out, and he starts blowing on the food, not on his own hand. But you can see that his hand is somewhat more red. It's not quite swollen, but his scales are responding to the boiling fluid.
you might want to turn that down a little bit. That shit's kind of hot.
I didn't say to just take a handful, Snacks.
Well, you know,
It's not said.
I didn't know it was gonna be that hot. Anyway,
That was
it's fine.
intense, though. Your hands have sure taken a beating from the burning bush to this now.
I can barely.
So, are
feel
you
it.
okay?
It's nothing. Okay, I almost had my arm ripped off. All right, so this little pot of this is.
Yeah. Okay, maybe you should keep your
Nothing.
hands to yourself. Your little sticky fingers.
That's never gonna
Uh-huh.
happen. That's never gonna happen. Anyway, rat, eat this shit.
I'm gonna give my rat some of the dire rat milk that I have in my water.
Okay, all right. You managed to bring forth a small like nip of this to kind of let it soak into the mouth of the rat before you give it like a pulse to usher more into its mouth, and it drinks. Some of it's gonna kind of fall to the side. You glance over, and Snacks is being the world's most perfect parent as he's shoving what is the equivalent of like a radish, an angled radish, or maybe a carrot that's sort of rotting down the throat.
No. I'm not shoving it down the throat of this thing. I'm like hitting it in the nose, trying to like get it to open its mouth. To try and see if it's gonna eat this thing.
No,
I'm not
it's-
like fucking take this motherfucker.
Just booping it.
It recoils as you repeatedly smack it with boiled vegetables.
Does it
May
eat
I
it
consider-
or is it not eating it?
It's a rat.
It's a baby! It's a baby!
True. True.
So
The
it's not
water's
a-
been brought to a boil. It's not even cooking but 5 minutes. This shit is hard.
Okay, I'm gonna. All right, if it's not eating it, I'm gonna eat it, and then I'm gonna pull out the milk. Milk. All right, milked it.
You know what? It seems to have a bit more of a favored response to the milk.
Okay.
We didn't milk those rat nips for nothing, man. Okay.
I was
Seriously.
testing the waters, sir. Maybe it was able to eat
I
those
didn't
kind
roll
of things.
24 on a dire rat milking for nothing.
I already am a father, Jim. Thank you very much. And I am a good father.
How's your daughter like radishes?
You know what? She's got a very good palate. She's eating raw salmon. You know, she's getting sushi. You know, she's good.
Perfect. I need a perception, please, from Saki and from Snacks.
All right, perception.
I am perceiving.
Huzzah!
That's good.
Wow. Okay.
20,
I was
20,
gonna-
20, 20, 20.
I was
Every
gonna
roll,
ask if
20.
my
All
rat
over.
comes out to all of that, but my rat would probably want to stay away from that business.
Assuming your rat survived.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? I don't know.
Yeah, assuming your rat survived. Saki and Snacks, you will both overhear the sounds of footfall. Now, it's really just a single person that you can hear the footfall, and he's griping along the way. Sound of Erky Timbers. He makes his way back. He sounds as if he's alone, but you know that can't be. He said he wanted to leave, and you are aware that Retsu has declaratively stated that he's going back to get him. That being said, you know that Retsu is naturally very sneaky, even when he doesn't have to be. He just sneaks almost everywhere. They arrive. If you cannot see over the wall, you will struggle to see Erky Timbers.
Okay. I can't see you.
Retsu returns.
Back.
Awesome. We
Okay,
were worried about you
Snacks.
for a while. What?
I'm gonna need you not to be an asshole. I brought back Erky, and he's agreed to help us, begrudgingly. And if you're
Listen.
mean, we're gonna tape your mouth shut. All right? Because he said he can't get rid of my itchy shit until tomorrow. So he's gonna sleep here with
If you put
us.
tape over my mouth, my tongue, I could get that shit off. Don't even worry
Just
about
please,
that.
Snacks. I'll give you gold if you just be nice to him.
Wait.
I got shiny gold for you, buddy.
Now, what about one of those other things that you hold?
I got some
Albeit-
gems.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm asking.
Okay,
I
I'll
will
let
be
I'll let
nice
you
to this
pick. I'll let you
gentleman.
pick a gem.
Two gems.
Two, dude. Come on.
He killed my god.
Fine, two. Shut up.
Welcome aboard, Erky.
Thrilled.
Erky?
Absolutely enamored.
All right,
It's gonna be
Erky.
great.
Now that you're officially here, do you want to tell us something interesting about yourself to those that are still conscious?
Of course, I'd be happy to. Would you mind helping me over the wall?
Sure, bud. Here.
Uppies.
Boost.
Kind of hoist him up to the wall, and he climbs over, dropping down to his feet.
I'm gonna
Hi.
respectfully let him jump off my hands rather than pick him up like a baby. All right.
Name's Erky Timbers.
Huh.
You met me already. I suppose interesting about me. I don't like goblin piss. I want food that's actually been made by real hands, not my own.
Okay.
And I didn't kill your fucking gods.
Well, there you go. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh, what smells
I-
so good,
Nice to meet
Saki?
you. I just made this for Erky's little welcoming party that we're
You don't
having.
gotta lie to
Welcome
him. You
the
didn't know
group.
he was. Well, no, I did say I was going to get him. Yeah, I did. Say
You
that.
know, here we are. Thank you so much for healing all of our friends. We really appreciate it.
Listen, Erky, I
She's the nice one.
appreciate you doing all that, and I know you specifically didn't kill my gods. But
Wow, I'm sensing some real growth today, Snacks. I'm so proud of you. Look, you're making our group grow, Erky, already. You're bringing us together closer.
Real backpat that one. I'll put it on my CV.
He's grumpy. It's almost like he's been in a cage for like a long time.
Yeah,
He's
I know. What's
hangry.
that
Have
about?
some stew.
Yeah, go get
yeah,
yourself
Mark-
some.
He's hangry.
Saki's got some stew over there that you may.
You
Yeah,
must
but
be
watch out,
hungry.
It's a little warm. It's
Blow first.
it's a little hot. She really knows how to make a fire, I guess. I don't know.
All right. Is there any bowls?
Is that what we're supposed to use?
Well, I'll tell you what. We can just pull it off the fire and sit there in the middle, and we can all eat out of it together.
Right, that sounds like a great idea, except it
I love
doesn't.
that.
Well,
I can explain why. I can actually use a reason why. See, you have the speckled monster, and if you place your hand inside of that, you risk giving it the rest of us.
Don't
Did-
fucking touch it.
Oh, is
Did
that
you-
true? Ugh.
Did you see the thing on his neck?
I
Yeah,
showed
it's disgusting.
them.
What
You
is
showed
that?
it to me.
That's
Right.
contagious?
Well, if you rub up upon it, imagine being that on your food. It's not nice, right? It doesn't sound very good.
Retsu, can you just sit in a corner somewhere? Somebody will get you some
How
food.
about we just get...
Wow.
Erky starts walking around.
No, Erky.
Erky, eat this.
Oh,
some
there
food.
might be some bowls in here, but let's
Relax.
be quiet. We gotta be quiet if
yeah,
we go
yeah,
in
yeah.
here.
Whoa!
That's...
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Erky,
We haven't been in
Erky,
there
no.
yet.
Erky, stop.
We haven't been in. We haven't been
What
in
do you
there,
mean,
Erky.
what?
What's it? Is that the ballroom?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm going. I was trapped in a cage.
Let's
Listen,
try this
Erky,
room, Erky, over here.
Please,
Over
come
here.
back.
You never open a door
I'll look
like that. You gotta
I'll look
talk
for
to
a
us
bowl.
first.
Snacks is walking up and closing that door quietly.
There's balls in here. Why didn't you just say there was balls in here?
Gotta keep it down. There's doors we haven't
I want to go
opened up
back
yet.
in there.
God damn it, Erky, can you just be quiet a little
Be
bit?
really
Don't-
quiet.
We don't know what's going on around
Don't
here.
address him, Snacks. I'm paying you.
Shh, shh, okay, shh.
Erky's going to come back with several bowls. Rudimentary, most of them dirty, but nothing that you immediately believe will spread illness.
Okay.
Also some very, very rudimentary. They basically look like sticks. Not quite chopsticks, but actual outdoorsy sticks that they were trying to use to stab meat and the like. You could probably do the same, but he passes bowls to each of you. Can you
Thank
lock
you.
this into the bowl then, or we'll use a bowl to scoop it.
Sure, let's do
Perfect. I still have my rat on my. Can I have my like rat on my shoulder?
that. Ratatouille?
You know what? Sure, you can have your rat on your shoulder.
The flash.
Yeah, you can have the flash on your shoulder. It doesn't stay there.
No.
No, I think you underestimate just how young this rat is. It is a. You know what a pinky is?
Yes.
It's basically it's the pinky version of a dire rat.
Snake food. Oh.
It's like a little pink blob of flesh that can't
Yeah.
take care of itself.
If it doesn't keep staying there, I'm gonna yell at it a little bit. Like, can you stop moving? And then if it doesn't stop moving, I'm just gonna. All right, back to your hole, and I'm gonna put him back in the bag then.
It's not the smartest Erky. I'm sorry about that.
I
Everyone
Well, Scoop-
knows it's like negative years old.
he scoops several bowls worth before
Can I
sitting
hear him?
down. Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. He's
Yeah.
not being like
Fuck you, Retsu.
he's muttering it, but he's not like whispering.
I've decided to go by Riku now.
Riku.
I knew
Oh.
your name was Riku. I was close.
That
though.
sounds
Favorite
really
Final
cool,
Fantasy
though.
character.
Riku. Is that like a pottery?
Or that could be your nickname that I give you, Snacks.
What?
It's more catchy
How does
than
that have
Retsu and
anything-
Snacks. Riku and Retsu. See?
You guys and your little
We're-
budding
what-
romance.
What if we're not a team by ourselves? We have all of these people. Riku and come on now. Riku is a terrible name.
I'll introduce you to my guild. They can train
who is
you.
Who is your guild?
I can't tell you that.
Well then,
When we get out of here,
okay.
just you bet, okay?
So are you going to try to wake them up, or are you going to wait?
I think we're gonna let everybody rest tonight, and hope they wake up in the morning.
Are they sick too?
I
They
think the
almost
big
died.
one might be. I keep forgetting his name though. He doesn't talk much.
Well,
Are you talking about Shield?
That's right. Yeah, that one. He's good at smashing stuff though.
He smashes the shit out of stuff. I've seen him.
is anyone else sick with anything?
Well, the other night I was watching Saki, and she had a fever when I touched her head when she
I
was
think
sleeping.
I'm over that disgusting rat fever now.
Do you have
I-
any negatives? Any negative attributes?
Yes.
Then you are still not over it.
I've
Oh, you're
always
feeling
a
better?
negative
That's good.
My dexterity.
I mean, we don't know it by name though, correct?
No, you don't know.
I'm
I
not
got bit
feeling
by a-
100%.
Yeah, I got bit by some bullshit little rat, and it's been taking a toll on me.
Damn, all of you?
Have you tried not getting bit by rats?
Well, I made a deal with Erky for him to take care of my problem first. So
Well, you look like you need it the most. Your fucking neck is about to fall off.
just a
You
flesh
said that
wound?
one of the rats did that to you.
Yeah, gut hash. It had all of these boils and pustules on it, and when I slit its throat, it spewed all over us.
We all been affected by rats. I got bit by a rat, and all of a sudden I feel like shit.
What does it smell like?
I mean, it smelled like shit and death and feces and bile
Was
and
it
vomit.
the fluid that ran over your body? What did that smell like? Can you recall?
Gross. It smelled nasty. I don't know the particular. I don't have a word for it.
Did
Foul.
you Did you try to wash it off then?
I did. I soaked myself in the boiler that we opened up.
Hmm.
And I took a bath. And my skin
Is it hot
started
water?
falling off.
That was wild.
It's cold water.
That boiler.
Do you have any soap?
Yeah, right there.
I've got soap.
No, not soup.
Oh, I thought you
Soap.
said soap.
Soup.
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 We have any
Sir,
soup?
what are you saying, Erky?
Soup.
Soup?
Like you wash your butt. Do you wash your body with soup?
Saki had some of that. Does you have
I
any
have
left?
soap and soup.
Soup.
I have soap, yes.
We have both.
What do you need it for?
You're supposed to it's washing for cleanliness. It's for your health. It's not just for.
You just
for-
wanna. What are you trying to wash right now?
I think that you should all be washing yourself regularly. You're walking through this place.
Okay, okay.
Oh,
a
speaking
bath
of that, I
Okay,
think
good
I need to
point.
take a shit.
Give me a fortitude
Oh.
save, Cobalt.
On the shit.
Yeah, you do. You feel like it's been a while since you've really kind of found a place to use the bathroom, but it's more than that. It's like this pain is it's not just having a bathroom break, it's that your back hurts. It's in your lower back. It sort of feels like the regularity of you feel rather unwell. You notice, as Erky points out, after you say that you have to use the bathroom, you have to defecate, he notices that your brow is moist. You've got a leak up above. Feel your brow sweating.
Oh yeah. Definitely not feeling great. But maybe once I take this shit, I'll be feeling better.
Do you find somewhere to relieve yourself?
I go shit in your old cage, Erky. I'm gonna
Great.
sit on top of it and shit through the bars.
Excellent. Nothing about it feels relieving. It's almost painful. In fact, you notice after you're done, you do feel lighter, but you feel like you're sweating more profusely. It's not that you particularly put in more work than you had any other time, but it doesn't feel as if you're any better. It almost feels like you're sliding scale worse.
Don't go in there.
I wasn't planning on going in there.
Are you okay?
No. I'm gonna rest now.
I needed to go in there too myself, but
Can
now
I
I'm
have a
scared.
bowl of food and then I'm gonna sleep? Good night.
What? We have no idea. Oh god.
I'm gonna
Okay.
use Shield's feet as cover, blanket.
I'm gonna fucking.
It's a little kinky.
I'm gonna punch your ass into a wall, you motherfucker. I swear to God.
What's that unconscious big man?
You manage to scale up under his legs to try to draw some heat from his body, but it's almost natural for you to try to go for heat because you're feeling like chills, but you can't help but notice that you're still sweating. You are aware that you have some sort of a fever, even if you don't say much about it. You can tell that Erky has taken notice to this as well.
Damn
many
it,
of the others are not.
Saki! I bet you gave me this.
I don't have anything communicable.
Save some for the other people just in case they wake up. They're gonna need it.
In
How much
case
do we
they
have
wake
left in there? Can I look in the pot and see how much is left?
Yeah, I mean, it was basically everything that you guys could fill. So there's probably at least another half dozen bowls.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
Where is Meepo currently? Like, what's
He's over
happening with
here.
Meepo?
He's
I know
alive.
he's there, but what is he like?
He's resting. He's unfortunately
so
also, he seems to be staving off some sort of illness as well. You're not sure if it's the same thing that Retsu has, but he looks actually like he's doing better. Not as well as he was, but better than the worst part of it.
But still unconscious.
Yeah, he's still in resting state.
Okay, I can't give him
This
any
has been
food. Okay.
the better half of a day at this point. I would say it's probably closer to like 16 to 20 hours that he's been out of it.
Okay.
Hey, so whichever one of you is feeling the better, watch over us while we're sleeping. By the way, I talked to Yrail, and she said if we let Meepo get her, she's gonna kill us. Good night.
Oh, well, I'm pretty tired from making all the soup, so I'm going to sleep too. Good night.
Well, fuck me.
Snacks, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling kind of shitty, but there's no other option here, so I'm gonna go up to this little.
Snacks, when was the last time you took a rest?
The last time I took a rest was before Gut Hash.
Wild. Okay, before Gut Hash. Got it. So, wow, that's been a little while. That's been many fights. Many fights. Do you want to keep watch?
I'll keep watch, but I think I'm going to end up probably passing out, like just falling asleep, just out
Sure.
of being tired.
Yeah, I'd really like a fortitude from you at this point.
Okay. Huh! Nope, that's a reroll. Fortitude always fucks me.
You gonna reroll?
Oh my god.
Are you happy with a 9?
No, I'm not happy with a 9. I need at least a 15. Alright,
That's
I'm happy
2.
with 11. Fuck
You're
it,
happy
I'm
with
done.
an 11?
I'm done. I
Maybe-
gotta cross out 2 of them sons of bitches.
Maybe it's the nature of the depth of sound. Maybe it's the almost rhythmic breathing of the 5 other people in this room. But you find yourself starting to lull. Your eyes are starting to flutter. And you're starting to feel comfortable, if not more so in your armor that you have. You realize you're going to need to remove it, or you face fatigue upon you awaking. But from where you sit,
Oh.
you stare across, and the only person that's still awake is Erky.
Yep.
Oh no.
And he's watching you. His eyes do not flutter. He shifts back and forth, placing his head on his hand. But you feel your eyes starting to dip and to drop. Feeling tired?
I am exhausted.
Go ahead. Nod off. I'll take watch.
But you need to rest as well, don't you? You have expelled all of your... You asked for a rest specifically.
Of course
Wait.
I did. And then everyone began to fall asleep. And not everyone can fall asleep in the middle of a dungeon.
Is there any way I can resist falling asleep?
Just stick your
What
hand
would you
in
like
the
to do to
s-
change this?
the boiling water again.
Go
You would-
finger the soup again.
You would need to kind of alert yourself, drum forth
Yeah.
some adrenaline. He begins to hum a tune that's very deep in his chest. It adds to the breathing. It almost feels like a natural swaying in the room.
Can I bite myself?
What would you like to bite?
Can I bite my thumb? Just like...
I would like if you were going to try to force yourself to stay awake, and you want to bite your thumb. Naturally, people don't want to harm themselves, but
I
if
don't
you want to
trust
jar
him,
adrenaline,
though. Yeah, I don't.
Sure, you don't know
trust
him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to give me a fortitude save to force your body. Now, actually, it's a will save. You're trying to overcome your natural instinct to not harm yourself.
I'm trying to harm myself to stay awake, though.
Yeah, you want to. Give me a
Oh.
will save.
Alright. Fuck off! Fuck you! Okay, alright.
Snacks. You draw your thumb up and you put it into your mouth and you go to bite, and it's that moment you feel your teeth clench around your thumb, but you kind of back off. It's that fear. You're not thinking clearly. You're sick. You've taken injury to the point that has labored your breathing. His humming is becoming more rhythmic and matching the breathing of the room. You can't seem to draw forth the faculties to encourage yourself to naturally cause you harm. But there is something nice about having your thumb right there in the lip of your maw. There is something very childlike about it. I want another fortitude save, setting your DC at 15, or you fall asleep.
Yeah, alright. I can't fucking roll fortitude to save my life. All game.
Would you like to roll again?
No, I'm done. I've only got 2 rerolls left.
You have one left,
Snacks.
don't you?
No,
He's-
I have 2 left.
He's used
Okay.
3. He's got 2 left.
Okay.
Snacks. You find the comforts, and you fall asleep. Each of you are out for a full rest. 8 hours.
Con back, okay. Put one back in Dex. Okay. I did mine there.
Sorry. I'm just trying to look up my. We get a rest, we get to
Okay.
hit level 3.
That's true. You guys will effectively get the use of your level 3 abilities. You will also gain your
Yay.
constitution back to your hit points. If you've had a full rest, you will also, if you have any negative modifiers, you get to remove 1 total from your attributes. So in this case, Saki, with your negative, you can. This is not where we end the campaign now. It's not the case. I am doing something here because I need to make some adjustments.
I already dropped my. I took 1 negative off of my Dex from the sleep.
Okay. Let's see here.
Slurpee with 124 months.
It's a big one.
Woot, woot.
But not in a row? Wow. What the hell?
Oh, that's because this is the wrong account. I should have way more. But anyway, it's a long story.
She disowned you for a couple of months.
No, they unsubbed me because I had a founder's badge. I was like the first person to sub to him.
Oh, that's a bummer. You lost
on
the
a different
founder's
account.
badge.
This is Pathfinder, yes.
109 months. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Yeah, I
Big
bought
one.
my 101
Nice.
today too.
Jesus.
Okay. Okay. After the period, after your full rest, everyone begins to rise, including our injured few. Shale, I'll say that you're probably first. The first thing that you will notice the moment that you begin to wake up is this extreme urge to itch. Your body is very, very itchy. You want nothing more than to scratch. Seraphina, you will
Yeah.
awaken, and you hear the sounds of Shale starting to come to. And you feel like you also hear someone moving near you, though you can't quite place whom it is. You do not remember this room. You can feel what little bit of fire seems to still burn just a few feet away from you. But what you do notice before the others begin to awake is a door is opened.
Fucking Erky.
Saki, you will also begin to awaken. Snacks, similarly, and Retsu. The moment that Shale begins to move, you will awaken as well. I'll need a fortitude save from both Shale and Retsu. It's good, Retsu. And it's good, Shale.
Wish I had fort saves like that.
Saki gets to remove a -1 as well, right?
I think
Correct.
she.
Yeah.
Did you?
I believe if she
Yeah,
did
I took
not,
everything off. I did.
Cool.
Was that your last negative?
Hmm. Back to normal.
Perfect.
Nice.
Saki, you will feel back to yourself today. It's the first time in as many days that you've been down here that you've sort of felt like yourself. Something seems to be watching out for you. Maybe you're just naturally healthier than those that seem to aspire to be near you. But you're here. You're well, as it can be. Saki, Retsu, Snacks, you will notice the north door seems to be open. Urki is nowhere.
Oh no.
I'm gonna just hit it with a big old stretch. And then realize I fell asleep. I'm gonna be like, oh shit.
Where the hell?
Retsu, when you come to, you will immediately see that Snacks has started moving into a waking position. He's stretching out. It's that telltale sign like you see in animals or literally any other person when they have a long sleep.
Max, what the hell, man? You were supposed to be keeping watch.
I did my best. So I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Oh, whoa.
What
Oh.
the fuck?
Shh.
Where the fuck did you go?
Shh. Stop. We are not alone. I wanted to do a bit of
shit.
investigating. I was left by myself. Alas, Retsu, I wanted to see to the healing of this sickness that plagues you, but everyone else, they decided that they needed a rest more than the one who has the ability to remove the sickness. So I don't have it. Sorry, you have to wait another day. But I couldn't sit on my hands because I would pass out much like him, so I had to move.
Well, thanks for not running off while all of my sleepy party members didn't do their
Snacks
jobs.
Close the door.
Where was I going to go? The kobolds are looking out for me, so that if I run away, they're going to try to kill me. And I'm already going to have a hard enough time trying to climb that damn wall. It's not like I could leave.
What wall are you talking about?
He points to the 3-foot wall. It's taller than I am. I'm not meant for climbing. I would try, but I make a lot of noise.
No, but I'm asking, how do you think you're going to make it out of here?
He told me he was going to climb out.
Climb out what, though? Climb out the way we came in?
I?
Do you understand that there's a bunch of tree ants, or there's a giant tree ant that's up there, and
No.
a bunch of...
No, I don't know that. No one
Well,
said that bit.
Yeah, you don't want to go out that way. I can tell you that much right now.
Stars and stones. Ah,
Well,
fine.
I guess I'm just gonna be itching for one more day then. Sorry.
Ask
Sorry,
Shield
Erky.
about
I thought
getting-
our party member
about
was
that tree
more
ant.
reliable.
I have some updates, and no one's going to be happy about it. I was watching through the night, and I noticed a few things. So forgive me first for being honest. I went through your things. I took a couple of things to help me keep you alive.
Better not touch
Such
my rat.
as?
Well, I found, I don't remember on who, but someone had a small mirror. I think it was you, lad, with the eye patch. I think you had a small silver mirror I use to help me look into a room. And you also had a bit of a mess. There's something alive in your things. It's not alive anymore.
Probably
I don't know what
safer
that
for
was.
you to have the mirror than me.
It's not much in the
Mirror.
way of food. But I can be quite honest, ma'am. I know that you're alive because of some of my doings. And he points to you, Serafina.
Yes.
But you're right weird. You're awfully creepy. There's something about your body, it just unsettles me.
Same, Erky.
Oh, that distresses me to hear because I am so grateful for your help in healing me.
The hell did you see, Erky? What's wrong with her?
It's not
She's
my story
sick?
to tell.
But is she sick?
That's the way of looking at it, yeah.
What else
Sickness
did you
is in
notice?
the eye of the beholder.
Well, I noticed that some of you have had some dire rats on yourselves. Babies. I don't know what you're intending to do with them, but if you keep moving through this place with them, they're not going to survive.
I told them
I
to
mean-
leave them behind. They milked
So we
the
should eat
dead
them
rat.
now.
It
I
sounds like
Not
wouldn't
that,
eat
I start-
them.
shields did not make it.
Yeah, I start scooping mine out to try to get all the remnants on the ground and off of me.
Sure, it's a rugged and torn mess. Your backpack is almost not salvageable. It appears that when you were struck in the back multiple times, they'd struck your bag. They seem to tear through the leather itself, and unfortunately, your rat has taken some very vicious blows. It did not survive. The other two rats seem to be fine. He passes the mirror back to you and asks if you would like to keep it or if you want him to keep it. That's for you, Shale.
Sorry, was that the mirror?
Yeah.
He can keep it. If I'm going to keep falling on my ass, he can keep it until we part ways. So I would palm it back to him.
I heard some suspicious noises. So I wanted to investigate. And there's only 2 doors over there, so I presume that one of them had to be more goblins. But I never known a goblin to squeak the way that I heard the second door squeak.
Like a rat squeak or like a
No, more like how when kobolds squeak when they get stabbed.
that squeak. Okay.
It's a very particular sound. I'm imagining that, kind of what that sounds like.
We try that on
Unfortunately,
you,
I-
Snacks?
Do you want to make me squeak?
Never heard it before.
I
Each
mean,
of you has sustained some very vicious injuries. You're going to need more than a day to recover. I've tried to make it easier. But unfortunately, I am bereft of my magic for the day. Some of you are sick. Some of you appear to be recovering from being quite ill. And you, large man, you have what Retsu has, which, from my town, we call it the speckled monster. If it's not treated in too long, it may end up killing you.
You didn't tell me that.
Well, now you
speckled
know.
monster.
Unsurprising. Good to know.
What's the treatment?
Does not sound good.
You need a healer. Or, to be... How do I say it? You either need the medicine, or fortitudinally equipped. But since you're all taken with the ill, or at least you two, I'm going to guess that you are bereft of such physical faculties.
Not much we can do.
What's the medicine you were talking about?
I have none of that here.
There's
Well,
not going to be
There's some of
that
that
here. We'd have to
fruit.
be so lucky to find that.
It
Well,
would-
do you know what it's made of?
Snacks, the
I'm
only
nothing
way
from
he
this
was going to
place.
heal us is if he slept. Okay?
What? I was just asking him what the medicine that he's talking about was made of.
It's not from this place, but I can tell you
Uh.
this, having seen the people that have come down with what you have, it's going to get worse. It's going to feel consistently like you have to take the worst shit of your life. It
Damn
will burn
it.
when you pee. It will burn when you shit. Your
Damn
backs
it.
will begin hurting. You'll begin sweating profusely before your shit will turn to diarrhea. You'll begin vomiting, and you'll then begin to wish that you are dead, as your skin, from top to bottom, will rash and bubble and pop and spread.
I mean,
Meepo.
How long?
Meepo.
Dash.
Years, minutes?
Wake up, Meepo. Are
The
you
fastest time
okay,
that I've seen
Meepo?
it- Meepo kind of he's listening to this. Like he's there, but he's kind of like crouched down and holding on to where he was bit. Like his hand is kind of over where he was bit, and he's like, The longest that I've seen anyone survive is about 9 days.
I mean, that's still a lot of time, but
Yeah. In 9 days we might be able to find the fruit. Who knows? But
Those people also had adequate places of rest, of clean water, regular cleanings, clean food. You have none of those things here. I'm not trying to wish the worst upon you. I'm just trying to keep you informed.
we got Saki. She can make fresh water. Can't you
Me-
make fresh water?
I can.
well, let's ask Meepo here. He's been able to heal us before as well. Do you have anything that could help with this, Meepo, to help us from being sick?
Meepo stands, and it's still, there's this little limp as he's kind of like, he walks over and holding onto his side.
Meepo awakens.
Sure, Meepo. And you hear this, it's at this point, it's no longer just like a lip, it's like a, as it schlicks away from the scarf.
Oh, so itchy.
That as it lifts away, it actually peels a layer of skin. And you can see some of the rash bubbles begin to pop and seethe down his chest.
Look at it.
Meepo
Look
backs
at
away.
it. Does it look bad?
So bad. No.
Okay. Okay.
Erky goes on, has a different name in other towns. I've heard them call it the pox. I've heard them call it the red plague. Just figured I should let you know.
I mean, it sounds like you know what needs to happen, but we don't have the ability to do it here.
Well, I have the ability to do it, but I need rest. I need
Yeah.
to
You
be
do
injured.
have the ability.
Yeah, Snacks. That's why I went back for him. That's why he needed to sleep.
Can't we just hit him over the head with a club or something and have him force him into a rest?
Erky immediately looks at you. This is that protection angle?
I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I wouldn't do that. I'm
I
not big
wouldn't
enough
let
to
him.
knock you out.
You get one gym now, Snacks?
It was a joke.
It wasn't
Even Erky
funny.
knows.
You literally fell asleep when you were supposed to stay awake, and now I have to shit myself all day long and have my skin peeled off from my flesh. Okay? You're ruining a perfectly good mask. All right?
Bring the volume down a little.
Sorry.
Did the
You
best
motherfucker.
I could. I hadn't slept in like, I don't know, 14 hours.
Well, then it's Saki's
And-
fault, because you were the only two awake when I went to sleep.
I was
Yeah.
asleep.
Disagree.
You guys
I'm
could have
more
took
threatened.
turns.
Whatever, it is what it is. What's done is done.
How many times have I watched over y'all while you slept? I took care of
He said-
Saki the
Sorry
other
you have to
night.
shit yourself.
Did you
Sorry,
not-
that's very difficult. I'm sorry that you're
I've
dealing
shit
with that.
myself before. It's not that big a deal.
You have
Uh,
no idea. Shield, wait till you have to shit.
Have you ever heard of a shart?
All right. I'm not sharding. This is not funny. Okay,
Retsu,
so
I realized that I have been having to rest so that I can heal myself up, but I do have some healing abilities. I just don't know if it's anything that could give you any type of relief. My healing.
okay.
My healing.
What do you
BFG.
have?
I have heal. I don't. know
Don't
if it
think
can
that
heal.
I don't know enough about it to know if that's
It's like
Erky.
cure
So a healing kit is
cure
basically
disease.
No,
it's-
I
it's-
have heal as a
skill.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the heal is
Do you have a
is
spell?
like, it's like the ability, like you know how to innately ride a bicycle, right? Like, but if you want to do tricks on a bicycle, you have to perform. So those skill checks are essentially like, you know how to heal people, but you need the tools, the equipment, the location. Like that's your
I
ability
have
to
cure
utilize those
light
tools.
wounds, but I just didn't know if that helps with disease.
No.
It's not going to remove disease. You need a spell called remove disease.
Okay.
Figured.
I appreciate it.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
I mean, he said that he's seen people fall in 9 days that were very well cared for. So as long as we can get him a rest within the next few days, he should be able to.
Well,
Hear
we
you
just woke
guys
up,
of
so
what
that's
you
not
need.
happening. We are gonna have to go and try to get some work
Well,
done today.
I understand that.
But okay, but listen, y'all. We have been fucking up to this point. If we are
Sophie's gonna shut the
going,
doors.
Yeah, I was wondering if I
if
could
we
shut
are
the door way
going
earlier.
into a new area that we haven't scouted, everyone needs to be quiet, and we need to talk with hand signals, and just point to what we want to do, because we've been letting these goblins get the jump on us. I'm sneaky. I can get behind them without them knowing, and maybe take one or two out before we all have to start fighting, if we're quiet. All right? So we need to use our abilities to our advantage. You need to let me scout, and you need, if we're going to start a fight, it's better if I get the jump on them.
I've never agreed
Here-
with Retsu more.
I'll catch them off
agree.
guard.
I want to apologize for, putting us all into danger with my reckless abandonment. I don't know what came over me. I blamed the frog.
Oh. Your frog told you to do that? To run into a room full of goblins?
I've had better advice.
Okay,
Okay.
so I mean, Retsu, I think
I
As long
like
as you're
Retsu's
not trying
planning.
to die.
I think you're the best at sneaking, but I could definitely help out too if you're.
Don't think talent doesn't recognize talent, Snacks. The problem is your mouth. Your feet are quiet, but your mouth is loud.
Well, okay, yeah, all right, you're right.
And this is not a hand
can-
signal, motherfucker.
He can ride on my
Oh, you-
shoulder, and if he
you-
starts to pipe up,
I got
saw
two
that,
of
didn't
them.
you?
squeeze him. Just give him a little squeeze.
Just give him a little squeeze. I'm sorry your little rat died there, Shield, but told y'all not to take
I
him.
mean,
We're gonna fry that sucker
I-
up for dinner if
I
if
probably
we have
should
to.
not have had one.
I mean,
It's
again,
fine.
I'm just trying to grow mine to maybe make a meal out of it because right now it's the size. It's smaller than my hand, and my hand's pretty small.
All right,
So-
Erky. If you tell me where you heard the sounds coming from, I can go
Also,
try to sneak in there. Did you see what it was?
hold on.
Okay,
Hold
go
on.
ahead, Shield.
There's one thing we're forgetting.
Okay.
I had a dream about this when I was out. I looked at Saki. I was like, is your elf companion still around?
Thought she was just hallucinating.
Caracas is nearby.
Elf companion?
Caracas
elf
is
companion?
nearby. Yes.
What do you
Okay.
mean?
For scouting.
The
No,
dead
I would
guy?
look to Erky and say, Ghost is better than a mirror any day. He scouted for us before. Let's just
There's a ghost.
I mean, she said there's a ghost, but nobody here hears or sees it but her. So I just thought she was kind of losing it. She had a fever.
I did. I was quite delusional and fever ridden for quite some time there.
I have my doubts as well, but I feel our survival chance goes up if I believe them, at least for now. So let's just remember we can.
We could always send your frog in, Serafina.
Oh.
Rude.
You'd be okay with that, right? Just sending your frog in to scout for us? Nothing abnormal about your frog.
He's very tired after the
Oh, right,
event
right,
of the
right.
last couple of days. He's not feeling up to it, and
She must
he's
have licked
struggling.
the shit out of him.
All right, Saki's gonna
Definitely.
try. Can Saki try to step aside to try to talk to Caracas?
Sure. Yeah, of course. Yeah, while they're having their little
Yeah.
communication there.
Yeah, well, they're talking about sending a frog in to do their scouting in the Deadly Dungeon. Yeah.
Yeah. Where do you go?
I'm gonna try and step away to talk to him, and I'm gonna ask him, like, do you hear what they're saying? How do you feel about potentially helping us
What
find
does
your
step
missing?
away look like? I want to know where you're going.
I'm gonna wander over here. Oh, you know what?
Yeah, because I
Actually,
was
okay.
like, by
Run a
step away, do
corner.
you just turn around and
I'm
face the
gonna
corner
I'm gonna tell
alone?
my group I need to go pee. I'll be back, and I'm gonna
Don't go in the
over,
room
go
where we
over,
found Erky.
go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go away from everyone.
I shit all over that cave. Okay,
Whenever
fine.
we pee, we have to all go away from
It's
Erky.
Yeah, I'm going in the shit room.
It's
foul.
trauma.
It's foul. It's death and poop. It's just somehow it couldn't get worse, but there is so much.
It's affecting any of my stats.
Where Erky
No,
used to
no,
be,
it's
there
not.
is a gnome-shaped shit. Perfectly sculpted in his likeness.
Okay, I'm gonna try and ask Caracas if he's willing to help us out.
Please.
You heard what they were talking about. Because he's around, right?
Do you just in the open room? You're just like, you heard what they were saying, right?
Yeah. Like, did you hear that?
There is a momentary pause when from the southern wall, just over the top of where there had been previously a kobold, at least at one point. Now there's just a mess of where a kobold had died. You hear the sound, this almost like hissing, like fall, this... And he appears. I was starting to wonder if you were going to call back on me.
Sorry, we were just in survival mode for quite some time there. As you might have seen.
I watched you struggle a great deal, yes, that's true.
Oh, you didn't think to step in or help out?
Oh, yes.
Or...
Let me please lend my mortal body to your aid, of course.
Oh, I'm just giving you a hard time.
Likewise.
But if you did want to help us out,
Of course,
how do
of
you
course.
feel about, kind of joining our team?
Retsu will show you his
Solidly.
butthole. So, I mean...
that sounds stellar. Of course, I didn't think I was going to find a better offer than forever being stuck to you.
Oh, okay. Then I'm glad we have a good arrangement here, but trying to kind
It's
of keep
absolute sarcasm. I can't run away from you fast enough.
trying not to have the rest of the group exploit you, I mean, we've got this special relationship. It's between us. Nobody else really needs to know the extent of this.
I once dated a girl under the same pretenses.
Perfect.
But that's not that kind of relationship. I'm literally stuck with you. You have to make
Okay.
it worth my while.
What can I do for you in return?
I'm still trying to figure out those boundaries myself. I don't know what it
Well,
is you can do for me.
You just think on it, and whatever you can come up with, I'll owe you one. My group will.
Can we
Just go
hear
scout
her? How
ahead for
far
us
did
a
she
little
go?
All you hear is the sound of pee.
Oh, do I?
It's vicious. massive urethra.
Running
River
under
runs
the
through it.
door.
Is that a fire hose? The distance?
Okay. Do you walk away from him or do you just cuz you can audibly you can visibly see he's befuddled.
You're just peeing in front of the ghost?
Oh, I'm really actually peeing while I talk to him.
Well, then
I mean,
he's
we have to
already
pee
getting
in the dungeon,
something.
so
God.
yeah. If this isn't enough, what else can I do for you? Just let me know.
Are you pissing?
Yeah, us living folk have to do that every once in a while.
You called me in here to ask me to help you and then pissed in front of me.
I had no choice. I would
Efficiency.
Do you want them to
You
all
could've
know about
waited.
you? I mean, well, yeah, I never know when you're watching or when you're not at this point. I don't,
You just assume me some basic pervert.
Yeah, maybe.
I have been reduced to this level of scoundrel. You take me to be Sir Bradford?
No,
I'm not this way.
Oh, is he? Well, that's a tasty tit. So Sir Brad, what's his deal?
Did you just say that's a tasty tit?
Tidbit.
I know
Like
what
a
I
tasty
heard.
morsel of information.
Yes, you're still that is a lot of pee. I
We had
gonna give you a
soup last
moment.
night.
I'm gonna give you a moment. He walks through the door. Not far, but far enough.
All right. Okay, do we have a deal?
Not
I need
yet.
to go back. Yes, I'm done. I need to go back out there before the rest of my group thinks I'm crazier than they already think I am.
He pokes his head in. Do you think about anything yet?
No. Okay,
So
let's go.
You
Go
simply
up there.
you simply wish to dupe me and reward me not.
You just have to tell me what you think of.
I can't think of anything. I want my body back. I want to be alive.
Well,
Wait a second.
I have a body. I'm alive. Maybe
You want me to possess you?
Oh, I didn't say all that, but sure, maybe we could do something like that. It depends how much you help us out. We're in a dire situation here. We can
You've
work on
piqued my
those
interest. I've wondered many a thing about being of the opposite persuasion. I'll entertain the ideas briefly.
Thank you so much.
Don't thank me yet. He follows you out of the room.
Back to the group.
She returns.
So, how'd your pee go there?
I
thought
mean, I
heard
don't
a
think I've peed
waterfall.
since I was in this dungeon. I don't know about you guys.
I've been pissing and shitting the whole time we've been going. You just can't tell.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
It's like that one play that I saw, the Shawshank Redemption, where the guy sneaks out bit by bit into the prison yard,
Some of that feces we walked through might have been mine.
drops it down the pant of your leg, like rolling stones.
Yes.
I thought that was just rat shit.
Eh.
Okay, so Erky, how many bodies need destroying, do you think? You good,
Just-
Bobs?
Too much, man. You're gonna make me eat my own fist. Like, legitimately. Oh, man.
Max just thinks no one's noticed that he's just been going wherever. We noticed.
Hey, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Why I carry this fan.
You know that
You
room
guys
that
are
Gun Hash was
wild.
in? And part of that was me.
Ugh.
Oh,
Saki, with you entering the room and expressing this, you look to Caracas just to see if he's interested in corroborating further, and the only thing that he gives you is, what the fuck?
Then I'm gonna give him a, you know,
What shall you have me do, then?
nudge my head, get in there, go.
Where?
Gonna mimic her.
What are you
Go through the
doing,
door.
Saki?
You okay? You got a tick?
Is this
Okay.
some new disease?
Oh man,
gotta-
it's a long time away from the sun. I'm
That
Does
eye
feeling a
got
little
you
bit.
makes
fucked
you
up
do
or
this?
what?
Yes. Don't bring up the eye again. Don't want to think about that.
This
Yeah,
is sufficiently weird.
I agree.
Like an Erky. Most
Is this
people
when
are
you're
like
talking
this.
to the apparition, then?
What?
That's
Y-
my
yes, no?
understanding.
All right,
That
yeah.
is my
Okay, yes.
understanding.
He's still here. He's going in there. He's gonna do some recon for us.
Have you tried verifying it if she's absolutely insane or not?
Well, can you see it?
Verifying how?
I mean,
Her certificate of possession.
I don't know. What's his name? Its name? Her name?
Caracas, it's one of
That we
the
know.
Crocus.
the
Adventuring
people
party.
that came down with the twins and Sir
Okay.
Bradford.
Elf, archer.
We
not
found
that
their
one.
body
I
in
don't know.
the
You
rat
don't
room.
have to
room.
test it
Body.
at all. Go into the room, and I'll
Of
hold
course
up
we have.
some fingers. And if he can tell you how many fingers I'm holding up, then I'm willing to buy it.
Okay,
We
Crocus,
have
here we gotta
tested
do
it.
this little finger trick. Let's do it.
I've told you it would take time to prove this. Go on then. Go.
It's just silly. Okay. I need to go in the other room? In the poop room?
Right in the poop room.
What do I need to do in here?
I'm going to hold up some fingers, and then he can tell. Carcass can tell you how many fingers I'm holding up.
Oh, this is fun. I got
I'm gonna put
fingers.
some more money on my possession tab right here. Okay, Crocus, tell me how many fingers, please.
Well, the Elven boy seems to be cycling from 10 to 2, 10 to 2 each time, ushering magnificently how much he cares about this entire endeavor.
It's too hard to tell. You keep switching your fingers around.
Oh,
Retsu.
Oh, oh, that's nice. That's a
you're
cool
not
trick.
peeking right. Don't peek. Don't look.
Is this necessary, Urki?
I
It's
think
this
we're
is
good.
great, Shield.
All right, I'm holding up some fingers behind my back. Just in case you're peeking, how many am I holding up?
I'm gonna tell Crocus. Crocus, you should go and see what color Urki's underwear are, and then come back here, and then we'll just tell him that
Do you
instead.
think you think I can determine his underpants?
No, okay, just tell me how many fingers he has behind his back.
Fine. He steps away briefly, and he comes back. Any day now! He's not holding up any. They're just two closed fists behind his back.
You're not holding up any fingers. Duh.
All right, she's haunted.
Great. Add that to our list of ailments.
All right, now my good friend
You
Crocus
should
is
be
gonna
happy.
Go and
Less
take a look
risk
around for us.
scouting.
So good, yes.
Crocus, you
wild
just go
shit.
in that northern room, take a little look around, tell us what you see, how many people there are, goblins, creatures.
Crocus steps away. He's gone for just a few moments, probably 15, 20 seconds. He comes back and informs you that there appears, with understatement here, it appears that for some reason, there seem to be 3 goblins. They're asleep. Despite your magnanimous roars, they are sleeping.
3?
And I can't seem to enter the left room.
You can't
That's
enter it? So
weird.
some kind of magic or
That's
something.
ominous.
Wait. Did she? What did she talk? All I heard was 3. 3 what? What? Like, okay, whispering.
3. We've got 3 goblins ahead.
What did he
They're
say?
sleeping, but we need to be quiet because they're sleeping. The goblins are sleeping. There's 3 of them. And then there's some kind of magical room that he can't even get into. So
When I put the mirror underneath it, it froze. It froze over. I had to scratch ice off of it.
Oh,
Maybe that's ball sacks doing.
Excuse me.
oh, you mean ball lack?
Belak.
Who?
Belak.
He's a
Belak.
powerful sorcerer. Mage caster.
Belak.
Belak.
Belak,
Okay.
you bell end.
Retsu.
Call him-
The ball
We call
Retsu.
him ball sack from now on.
Riku.
We don't want to anger him. Okay. All right, here's a play. If they're sleeping, I'll just
Let's
slip
go.
in there and kill them while they're
Okay.
sleeping.
I'll go in
let-
there with
as
you.
long as you
Retsu.
feel okay about the magical room
We're
that's
not.
up there
I'm not
to
gonna
the
go in.
left.
I'm not gonna go in that one.
Okay, so we're
I'm
just
gonna-
your plan. Okay, okay, hold on, wait. So the plan is you're just gonna go in there and kill the goblins. That's
Yes.
it.
I'm sneaking behind Retsu. I'll
Okay.
let him.
I'm
take
Okay.
gonna go in there with them.
Oh,
I'm gonna be
wait,
back
wait.
here with
Shield,
Meeps.
you're too loud. You
won't
can
go
follow
all the way
behind
in.
from a distance.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, perfect. All of
Retsu.
you can be as quiet as you can, but we're gonna go in first.
Okay,
And I'm gonna
Retsu,
draw
are
my
What's up,
you
weapons
going
Seraphina?
there?
here. My Morning Star shield. As quietly as I can.
I would like to place upon your shoulder my spectral hand before you enter the room.
That sounds
For
weird
guidance,
as fuck.
Or
What does that
It'll give me-
mean, Serafina?
It'll give me the ability to help you out, maybe. But better safe
Okay.
than sorry. I
who are you doing that
decided
to?
to whoever's going in first. Who's going in?
I think Retsu's
Retsu's going
first.
in.
Okay. Can
All right, so
can I
Snacks,
place
do you
my
have something to
spectral
stab
hand upon
with?
him?
I mean,
Serafina,
Yes.
roll a D1000.
oh shit.
No.
At least
One
I'm
or
not-
two, baby.
I just wanted D1000, so it's
I forgot. I totally.
Yeah.
It went 2 hours.
I've been sucked into this and I totally forgot.
Here comes your wild
getting
magic,
backwards
chat.
now.
Swap the R with the dash.
Yeah, I was. Oh, okay.
768.
Yahtzee.
Small straight.
Love Yahtzee. I do.
I like Yahtzee too.
I am going to use one of my luck rerolls.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Go ahead and roll
Gonna
that
have-
again.
he's
Roll
gonna
it
have to tell
again?
us what it was.
You could just hit up in the box to redo your last roll thing that you typed in
Yep.
as well. You just hit the arrow key up in the
I know,
box.
but by the time it take me longer to find it than to just type it. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, here I'll just.
No,
do
you
it
just
again.
you just have to hit the up arrow, like
Yeah, on
with
the arrow
the actual
key.
directional pad.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
up.
See, and
There's
it'll.
voice
There we
now.
go. I'm sorry,
There
my
you go.
dogs decided to. Okay.
662. All right, scroll into it now.
This is all you're doing, chat.
Okay.
Yeah, this is mostly from Momp Kutchkin, who gave 26 subs today.
Nice job.
26, nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
It appears that your spell fizzles.
Fizzle.
Yeah, it seems like you've gone through the cast incantation as of such, but it appears that the spell fizzles. It doesn't consume a spell slot, but for all intents and purposes, it seems to fail. Would you like to cast again?
Try one more time.
Give me another D1000.
Oh no, it's just
That's the last
no
one, I
Oh,
swear.
no one knows what it
Oh
does.
my gosh.
Be like a stacking effect or some crazy shit like that.
Oh
Oh, interesting. 119. 2 effects. Roll twice on the list. Pair them.
Oh,
Yep.
oh shit!
I knew it was some shit
What?
like that.
Oh no!
I-
What?
New ones?
Roll. Roll
I knew it was
2.
good.
This could
Go
be
ahead, sorry,
really bad, actually.
Oh no.
I was trying to be so careful.
No, you're good.
got
It's not
plenty
your
of
Nah,
fault.
this
You
is
just have to get
randomness.
you just have to
Yeah.
get through it. This is
Nothing.
chat paying
I
money.
need 690, 420.
690,
Blaze it.
420.
I mean-
Let's
What do I
go.
have to roll?
Yeah, you've
You
got
have
to
to
roll
roll
a
a
D1000
D1000.
twice.
Yeah.
Two more.
59 and 211.
Okay.
Okay.
She's got plenty of rerolls, just in case they're devastating.
Yeah,
So it's a peach tree foaming from the mouth.
we don't want that.
We don't want trees down here, probably. I don't know. Unless it's gonna make some gold fruit for us and make us sprout wings.
Where's the summer fruit tree?
No, we need to bring back Caracas with some of them apples.
I don't know if it works on dead stuff.
It
We
said
do
it
have that-
brought back people to life.
Yeah, we do have that whistle that Saki has, so if we had soil to bury Caracas in, we could resurrect his body
Ooh.
and take control of it, but I don't think his soul's in it. I think it's just like a
Yeah,
zombie.
We would have to. But
He
he's
would've been
it's
able
still
to
just
stay
a,
around
yeah, it was just
forever.
a zombie. Yeah.
Well, that's wild. This is going to take a second to figure out here, guys. So bear
your
with me,
thing,
chat.
man.
I would immediately recommend rolling the 159. Why? Because it's bad. It's
Okay.
very bad.
Is 71 better?
Okay.
I hope so, but it's
I
really
hope
hard to
so.
be as bad as that.
I gotta know what 159 was. Well, Saki, you're not turning into a vulture this time.
Where are
Thank
you at in
God.
relation to everyone else?
Is it?
Man,
Did it
oh,
work?
no, that's
Did it work?
That's a bad.
Oh, okay, there it goes.
Do you have your hands on me?
Okay.
I don't think so.
I gotta copy these down. So I know exactly what. So it was 1 and 211, right?
$211 was 71.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh.
Don't. Ooh.
Don't ooh.
Oh man. I need you to roll a d10.
D10. Okay.
I know I've got you rolling a lot here.
That's so fine. It's fine. D10.
Cure all of your allies' ailments. Oh wow.
Everybody's
Like-
great.
You're like, fuck off, Erky. I want no more with
I know
you.
I did it backwards.
No, we're best friends now.
Oh, I got a 10.
I don't
I
think
don't know if
that's
that's
good.
I don't know
Yeah.
if that's good.
Oh my goodness. Why? All right. Sure, why not? Okay. So the first one that you rolled. Your first spell. The one that fizzled.
Yes. The 768 and 662.
Multiplication. Your next targeted spell multiplies by 6.
Oh my god.
6 hands.
But the following effect is roll 2 effects and roll twice on the list. The next one that you rolled, that I asked you to reroll, rolled off of the ability to remove everyone's left hand that's a player in the game.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, we don't
And
want
instead,
that.
has granted everyone the ability that is Hummingbird. The target, in which case your entire party, gains the ability to levitate for brief periods.
Oh, cool.
This lasts for 10 minutes.
Oh,
I guess that's cool.
shit.
You can levitate in place of moving
Caracas.
across the floor.
Oh, bro. We're gonna kill some goblins.
Where was that with the caltrops? That would have been nice.
Yeah,
so good.
yeah, it would have been.
So
But
no
he's
hand
not-
on the
he's
shoulder.
He's not done yet, though. He's not done yet.
I can't tell you what the next effect is,
Oh no.
but there is a timer.
Okay.
Okay.
He asked how close we were from Saki, so maybe in 10 minutes I don't want to be standing next to Saki.
So we just start levitating. then?
Everyone,
I mean,
everyone in the
Serafina
room,
does have some kind of
Peter
weird feelings
Pan.
about
Everyone-
Saki because she can see everything that I can't, and I don't like it. But
begins to
anyway.
levitate. You begin
Okay.
to float. You can feel.
I'm gonna just clumsily be like, "Holy shit! What the
Oh,
fuck's
I am-
going on?"
Oh,
I'm
these
a-
hands are
I'm a
awesome.
big guy, so I'm just like,
What's
They
this
grab
called?
you from the
Spectral hand?
shoulders and begin to lift you. And Slurpee, you are aware that this is not at all what was supposed to happen.
Okay,
Okay.
why
well,
didn't you do this sooner?
this should make
Can I
being
can I
quiet
do a little
easier.
Swim, you know, like a little.
This,
Oh, yeah,
Oh
I'm-
my. Oh my.
I'm
oh
schmoovin'.
dear. This is
think I
not
just
at all
go,
what I had in mind.
like,
Oh
back and
dear.
forth over this.
Okay, well,
Clumping over it.
this will make sneaking up on the goblins easy. We don't make any sound. Our
Uh,
That's a good
footsteps.
point.
We don't know how long this is even gonna last for.
Oh, I'm
and
going.
where it
I'm
came
going
from.
then.
Is Erky floating too?
Erky is floating as well. Yeah.
We're all floating.
All right, same plan.
Max, are you going in behind him?
He
Alright,
has no hand.
We're
Once
opening
this
the
door's
door.
open, no talking
I'm
Next
gonna.
one,
I'm
you're
in the
going in.
first.
until the goblins are
going right-
dead.
I
Be
am
very,
going
very
in right
quiet.
after Retsu is rolling a stealth.
Yeah, I'm still gonna try stealth.
Then I'll be next in, but I'll wait to go in the room until.
No
Get
talking.
close.
Everybody be quiet. We don't want to ruin our sneakiness. Okay?
I nod.
Okay, we're gonna go in and look for these goblins. If
Sure.
we can stealth. We're gonna try to. I mean, I'm in the air. Like, I don't make footsteps, right? So,
Go ahead.
do we get like a plus to stealth for that, or how does that work?
I mean, if when it comes to footfall, yes. But if you
Okay.
remain stealth, that means that you're intentionally not like moving your armor. You're not trying to hit walls. You're just trying to utilize your stealth to the best of your ability. So
okay.
you're
I'm
gonna use
inherently gonna get you're gonna get a big bonus.
So, would you recommend rolling a 13, re-rolling a 13 then?
You tell me.
God damn it, Bubs.
He said the gloves are off.
I'm gonna re-roll it.
So wait,
Oh my fuck. Okay.
Stick
I'm
moves.
just- I
you have
can't.
to wait.
I can't use my last re-roll.
Okay.
So I'm rolling an 11 plus whatever you want to give us for the
You got it.
quietness.
Okay.
What's everybody else's stealth? Unless you're not moving stealthily.
I'm not gonna try to move into the room, but I mean, I'll roll stealth because I do want to try to be
Nice. Damn.
covert.
Got it?
Hey, that's not half bad. Okay,
Yeah, it's not bad.
for me.
Saki, stealthing or not?
I'm staying out here.
Got it. You're gonna stay out there. Then begin shifting your way across the hall. Meepo has just kind of curled himself up, and he's just sort of rolling and tumbling around just off of the ground in a ball.
And I'll stay in here until I get a signal from them. It's in the doorway.
You've shifted up. You're near the door.
I'm gonna point at the door to Snacks, and I'm gonna make a little, not like clap, but like
He
check it
knows
for
what you
traps.
want. Yeah, he knows what you want.
What would you like to do here, sir?
Roll the perception on the trapdoor.
Yeah, give it to me. Let's see what you got. It does not appear to be trapped, from what you can tell. But it does appear to be locked.
Oh.
I have
Maybe.
the. I could try the key from that did the cage, maybe. Still.
I'm gonna just make a hand gesture to Retsu. It's
Okay.
Okay.
like a lock. Can I attempt to pick the lock?
I'll pull the key out. We could try that first.
Oh, you have a key. Okay.
Okay, well, we got a key off the goblin that opened the. Oh, wait, it didn't open the cage, did it?
Yes, it did. It did.
I
It opened
broke.
the
I
cage.
broke the cage open with my.
Oh no! It wasn't to the cage. It was for the actual door to the.
Oh
the cells.
right, right. Okay,
So, there isn't a keyhole.
okay.
Oh.
That's
Traditionally,
weird.
back then, they would use doors that were barred. It was a bar, so it was a bar that natively went against the flat of the wall. They designed these doors specifically so that they were pull-out doors, but there's a board that actually butts up against the wall.
So there's no opening this door.
I mean, there is. You just gotta
From
have to
the
be
inside.
creative. You can
Oh,
open it
okay.
from the inside. You can't open it exterior. It wasn't the first time they ever had to get into rooms like this. You just had to have tools to help you lift the bar on the door.
I mean, we don't have any thieves' tools or anything like that. Yeah, I didn't buy thieves' tools.
Damn. Fucking ghost didn't tell us the door was barred. The other door has weird ice magic on it. He said, wait, he said the left door was locked. He didn't say the right door was locked.
He didn't say that any of the doors were locked. It's also based entirely upon what Saki informed you, which was he couldn't go in the left door, and the right door had 3 goblins sleeping in it.
Okay.
How does Seraphina's eyelash work? Do I think that she could slip it under the door somehow and push it up? Maybe.
I can try.
I'll look at her and I'll go. And then I'll point under the
Close
door,
over
like
to it,
lift.
and I shoot my eyebrow under the door and try to raise the bar.
Okay. I am going to need a couple of things from you.
Oh,
You can't see,
nope.
so you need to try to make a manual dexterity. So give me a dex check. Let's see if you can actually find the mechanism from the opposite side of the door. Huge. Oh my god, 22. Very good. And now I'm going to need you to make a strength check. So this is based entirely off of your
Ooh,
not off your strength. It's not off your strength. It's based
okay.
off of your intellect because of the nature of the ability.
So intelligence.
Yep. Yeah. This will be the first time in 20 years that everyone has ever unlocked a door with their eyebrows.
Yes.
It takes you a moment. You are able to utilize, and this is really weird to look at because these eyebrows seem to just sprout and grow forth and become increasingly longer. You have no idea how far they stretch, but they seem to disappear under the door. And as you delicately wait, you hear the sound of something lifting inside, and then the door falls slack. She quickly pulls her eyebrows back, and they pull right back up into their normal spot.
I'll just be like, making a facial expression like, can't believe that worked. But I don't speak out loud because I told everybody to shut up. Okay. Can we try to open the door carefully?
Yeah, the door itself is pretty slack. It's not going to take much. You don't know if it's going to creak or not. But
Okay.
give me stealth.
Could sleight of hand it?
On who? Anybody that wants
Whomever
to stealth?
is opening the door. It's essentially you're just kind of like leaning
Oh.
into
I'm in the front. Well, I was first in.
Sure. It's fine.
Okay.
You manage to pull it just to the side. You make enough space for you to go in. Snacks can definitely go in.
Oh.
And you think that Shale could make his way in.
Still locked.
Oh, I gotcha. There you go.
Nice.
When you step inside, you see the 3 goblins. They appear to be resting next to a fire that's since burned out.
And we already knew about this.
I am going to. What? Okay, can I look at the goblins and see which one appears the most threatening? Like it might be the leader of them.
They appeared to be more equipped than the other goblins, but none of them are remarkably designed to be a goblin leader. Nothing like that.
Okay, I just wanted to if there's any that looked. I want to hit the one that looks. I'll. Can I get in behind this one? And then point in front of them, like let's surround them, and then we're all like surround, and then
So there
like
is
this,
you
and
are
then-
aware, right? Unless you flub the roll, and you'd have to almost entirely flub the roll. You can coup de grace.
Oh, okay.
They are asleep. They are none the wiser to your to you existing in this place. So you can coup de grace. The coup de grace rules they're kind of weird across.
Can we all like
systems.
hit at the same time?
Yeah, but you'd have to be loud, I think, to express that. So let's see here. So with a Control F, coup de grace, classic coup de grace, helpless defenders. As a full round action, you can use a melee weapon to deliver a coup de grace to a helpless opponent. You can also use a bow or crossbow, provided you're adjacent to the target. You automatically hit, and you automatically score a critical hit. If the defender survives the damage, they must make a fortitude save of DC 10 plus damage dealt, or they die immediately.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I'll allow Shield to just kind of make his place here at this point, and then I'll take the other one that's not.
I get a sneak attack too, right?
Yeah,
Or I mean,
you will. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, I think we're all getting sneak attacks. Well,
No, it's
I guess
class.
whoever has it.
it's class based. So
I'll get it.
Snacks will get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I next to one here?
Yeah.
One,
Yeah,
two,
you-
one,
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Snacks,
It's a
you begin to-
guaranteed hit.
It's a guaranteed hit. It's a guaranteed
Okay.
crit, is what it is.
Not
So
a Retsu,
I'll-
I'm ready.
I'll have my weapon out, and then I'll be like counting down.
Yep, I've got my Morning Star out too, ready to
Sure.
go.
Go ahead and make your attacks. We're just gonna flat double your damage. We're just assuming
Okay.
that whatever you roll, it hits.
Do I full attack here or what?
Yeah, it's considered a full round. Yes.
Okay. Hell yeah, dude.
I might.
Ooh. Max damage on that one.
Should I re-roll? I have all my luck re-rolls. 14's not, but they're sleeping, right?
You,
Like,
you automatically hit.
okay.
You automatically
so much
hit.
damage.
Yeah, it's
And
20 damage.
It is an audible series of thwacks and slashes, the sound of the bow cord whipping in your arms, and there is zero response. They all die from the damage.
Oh my
It's
god.
more
we,
than I had.
I think I
we
max
did it.
rolled.
we did it, y'all. Oh my god. With the eyebrows. Holy shit.
And we're still floating, baby.
It
Okay.
appears that they were successful, based on what I'm hearing.
Nice.
I begin to chop their ears off.
I'm
They
gonna
can
exit
successfully
the
kill
room
something
so they
asleep.
can.
I'm just gonna look back at Seraphina and I'm just gonna be like, "Bleh." Just
Yeah,
letting her know
I
they're
go
all
back
dead.
out into the hallway. I just nod at Seraphina.
I start
Is
looting
there-
them, looking for
Yeah, I was gonna
keys
say,
or.
That's why. That's why
Yeah.
I left. I assumed they were gonna loot them. So
Sure.
He's looking at that one. I'm looking at the one I killed and just
Nothing-
checking everything.
Nothing really on them that seems to strike you as valuable. If you scour the room, you'll find that there are a few small, like oiled bags of putrid jerky. You can find that there is a vinegary wine and several. I would say I hazard to say preserved, but they are water skins that seem to be poorly preserved.
Mm. I mean, I'll definitely take the jerky myself.
Sure.
What do you
Nothing
think
on the
weight
actual
is?
goblins, like a key or something
No,
that.
nothing
would-
like
okay.
that. Nope. Nothing like that.
Okay.
Jerky.
No weight.
I've begun my goblin
wait,
ear
okay.
necklace anew because I left the other one with the kobolds.
Would you say it's two or three pieces of jerky, just so I have that in there?
Yeah, I would say that it's probably enough for like 3 rations worth of jerky.
All right, cool.
nice?
were they wearing any
Nothing.
armor?
It can. Oh, yeah. We can put
They-
it on.
They are, but yours is basically non-salvageable because you had crushed it. And it's
Something-
not
Not for the
it's not
gnome.
quality.
It's
really
goblin
not
armor,
quality.
right? Like it's small
Yeah, it's
anyway.
goblin.
What
That's what I'm
about
talking
for
the gnome,
Urki?
Not for me.
Urki,
Yeah.
Urki is small, but he's
He doesn't even want to wear goblin piss armor. Okay.
no.
Well, that's why I'm asking.
That's a
Can
good
I,
call.
Can I invite Urki in to pee on him?
I invite you.
Be like,
I'm, just gonna,
be like.
I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna be like, hey,
Yeah.
You know what? He hits you with one of these. This
Yeah, he's good. All right.
it's not worth it if
Okay.
I'm pissing him alive.
That door sounds so sketch to me. What about if I walk back into here and open this door? Yeah, there's a door here too. Okay.
is there anything like I know you've mentioned what's in this room, but is there any kind of thing I might be able to find that's hidden in this room?
I don't know. Is there?
I don't know. Can I roll a perception while nobody's here?
You can try.
Always wait till I leave before you do this shit.
Of course I do. Why would I not wait till everybody leaves until I do this shit? That's not gonna. God damn it! I have one more reroll, but I feel like it's. No, Snacks is searching.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
That
Huge
was worth
roll.
the last reroll, maybe.
Huge roll,
Maybe.
but you uncover nothing.
Boom.
Oh, son of a bitch!
Oh, man. But you're absolutely certain.
But I know there's nothing in this
You
motherfucker.
know
I tell
there's
you
nothing
what.
in there. That's right.
Okay. I'm pointing that I'm gonna go in this room now to everybody. And I'm like, float along.
What room are you in?
This
Therapy
one.
net.
The one with the supplies that we found.
Okay.
I'm gonna point at this door, I'm gonna wave snacks over, and I'm gonna go. That's my trap.
Stacks understands. He knows exactly what you're asking for.
Give me a roll, sir.
Yes, sir.
Damn.
It's pretty good. You don't believe that it's trapped, so far as you can tell. But what you can see is that the room itself, from under the door, there appears to be some sort of haze. Some almost glassy looking hazy mist or fog that seems to stop as it's rising up your side of the door. It's not been like this in any other room.
Okay. I'm gonna hand gesture to Retsu and be like, can he see this? I don't know if he can see it or not, but I'm like pointing at the
You point down and
notice.
you can see it's sort of, it's almost like smoke.
I'm gonna shrug and be like, 50-50. Which door? 50-50.
I mean, shit. I'm gonna go. Snacks. This is gonna go thumbs up, kind of with like a side eye, like not super confident in this.
I'm gonna start walking
get-
back here
Oh my god.
and go into
Okay.
the room with everybody else and motion y'all to
That- I'm-
follow.
Okay.
And
Retsu
I
will
want
pull
to
himself up.
close the doors again so that we can talk.
Yeah, because
Oh.
we
the
made
hay
a lot of
room?
noise in here.
Oh, got you. You're motioning for everyone to come back in this
Yeah.
room. I got you.
And now that we handled those goblins really well, and that we know these rooms have something weird going on, and I'm gonna shut the door, and I'm gonna whisper, Saki, can you have your ghost friend look in this room to our left and see what he sees? Both of these rooms seem like they have some sort of special effect on them, and I don't want to walk into a trap.
I can hear them in there, and so far I've been offered nothing but urine.
Can you tell him that I'll owe him one?
Yeah, Retsu, but yeah. Oh, tell him that. What's the one? He's very
I don't know. He's
particular
dead,
about
so
knowing
like,
he's
what
gonna
do
get.
dead people want? Well, I can give a message maybe to somebody alive that maybe he didn't get a chance to tell someone something before he died. I
She's
can
gonna look
deliver
at
a
Krakus.
message.
It's not a horrible idea.
You have any friends, family, lover you wanted to contact before this untimely
Not even sure if he's
situation?
real still. So I mean,
No, not that I'm aware of. I am keenly interested though in this possession thing. You've piqued my interest.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's only gonna apply to me. I don't know, if it's
Of
gonna
course,
work out with
of
that
course.
one.
You don't
over
have like
here.
a tail, do you? You know, nothing weird going on under those robes. of yours?
No, not yet. No.
Yet.
No.
That's not foreboding at all.
what did he say, Saki?
He likes to tell jokes. Anyways, he's gonna go check out that room for us, right, Krakus?
I have said nothing of the sort yet.
Oh, come on.
Come
Remember what we
on.
talked about?
I was here for that. Yes.
So
on, help us
is that a
out.
good deal, or doesn't like my deal, or what?
Yeah,
I-
he's gonna need some favors from you.
I would like Saki. I would like a diplomacy.
Oh, perfect, because I actually have a -7 already in diplomacy.
Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
god.
Well, there goes that diplomacy.
We are rolling like pretty good tonight, honestly.
Diplomacy reached.
We needed this after last session getting fucking destroyed the whole
Turned into a
time.
vulture.
Fine, You need to start understanding how this possession thing works.
I have no idea how it works, but I'm open, you know, whatever
I
you
have
need.
many curiosities. And I don't know how any of it's going to work yet, but
Oh gosh. I'm scared and a little excited, but
I
okay.
am
okay,
as well.
We'll talk about it later. Go ahead. Find out what's in there.
I don't like
And then
that.
she looks
I
at the
can't
rest
hear
of
it,
the
but
group. It's all good. It's good.
oh,
everyone
good.
else would
Okay.
hear, I'm
All
scared
right.
and a little excited, but we'll talk more.
That
He
sounds good.
Steps away. He steps away, and he's gone a little longer this time. Before returning. Well, it's a hallway. It's a long hallway. There seems to be some sort of haze. It took me some time to find my way through it, but it's a hallway.
Haze. Was there like anything to the haze that you did it seem like it had magical properties or
Not that it seemed to affect me, but not alive.
of course yeah, exactly. Interesting. No creatures, nothing living at all that you could see.
Well, I'm certain there was something that may have been living through there, or it's a passage. It's a hallway. You've
Okay,
encountered
all
nothing
right.
but goblins up to this point. Let's just assume
Okay,
that there are no goblins there.
I'm just gonna be
Well,
honest. I
Saki?
don't know if that was possession worthy.
I'm inclined to agree.
He didn't find anything, guys.
Possession
He
worthy,
found
what?
What do
yeah.
What's
He
happening
found a
with
hallway.
possession?
Okay.
Okay.
That's about
Was there a door in
There's a
there, or
lot
is
of
it
mist.
is it a dead end?
There's,
No,
there's a,
that's
there's a
all he's
couple of
got.
doors, yes.
There's some doors and a hallway.
Or, I mean,
There's a
I
couple
don't
Some
know.
doors.
I guess
Some
that's.
doors.
Does that sound like a good bet to you? I don't know about haze. I probably hold my breath so I don't breathe it in initially.
Yeah, I'm concerned about that. I tried to ask him, about that. He didn't really have an answer. So,
So you're really not going to go into that other room then?
which
Well, you
one?
don't know.
The northern room?
Yes. The one that I couldn't go through.
Group, you guys don't want to go in the other room? This is the one we want to do for sure.
Well, we know what's in that one. Haze in a hallway. We couldn't.
I thought there was. Isn't there another room up in the northern room you guys just cleared?
There is, but you said your ghost friend couldn't go in there, so it's just more
You guys
of an
didn't want to try it
unknown.
ourselves or anything?
I don't want to be the one that makes the decision that gets us all killed, so someone else can do it.
I don't want to make that decision.
What about you,
either.
Erky? You want to open that door up there?
Oh yeah,
don't even
Erky,
want to
I
you
mean,
have
we're
magical
all
abilities.
deciding on it.
I don't know, Erky. Did you want to open the door? Yes, while I'm at it, let me fire off all my magic. Oh,
Look.
wait, I did that already.
Don't listen to
You have
Murky.
no
I'll
magic.
open the door. I just need you to pick which one.
What do you mean, pick which one? Which door?
Well, I mean, as a group, we should decide. One we're being told is a hallway with multiple doors and some unknown fog. That it could be poison. It could be put us to sleep. It could do all sorts of strange things to us.
It could do that, yes.
The last time we had smoke or fog
Yeah,
or
I don't know
whatever,
about
it poisoned
stepping right
all
into
of
that.
us.
It is
Well, that was my
concerning.
fault.
Well, I'm more inclined to honestly go through the door that Karakis couldn't go through, but
All right, then. Well, then we
All right,
have
go.
to
Let's go back
assume.
then.
I haven't even
that-
been up here, so I will go. I would like to
Whoa.
detect magic. Is this where they just were? In this
Yeah.
room? All
Yeah. Nothing magical. Not as far
Or
as
if
I
we're
can
if we're gonna move from here after we've talked, do we need to roll stealth again?
tell.
Are we still floating?
Oh,
Yeah,
should I roll
you guys are
stealth?
floating for 10 minutes.
Okay.
alright, I'm rolling it.
You
That's
as you
enough.
are detecting magic, however, you don't sense anything in the room, right? But what's weird is past the room, it's a very small emanation. It is a very small glow. But the longer you sort of focus and your eyes pass by, that emanation seems to elucidate and grow. It blossoms in front of your vision. There appears to be something magical in that room, More than just that, you're certain it's moving.
Serafina,
Oh.
Serafina, did you notice anything in this room at all?
No,
Are
and I
you- are
must
you,
say that things are not working for me as they should. So I'm having a
That
little
kinda
bit of
scares
problem
me.
trusting myself.
From where you are, you're looking around the room in all degrees, and you're not getting anything, but as your eyes focus over here, past this wall, moving in this destination, you get the greater sense that something is moving through this room, albeit slowly, but it's moving through this room.
Do you see anything?
I don't see anything. I can try to perceive magic as well, but
It's just a sense. I don't. It's like nothing I've encountered before, but I can tell there's something in here. I don't know if
you hear
this is a
anything?
safe option either.
Praise isn't the way to do that. You're trying to cast magic?
What do you want to do, Mom? What are you trying to do?
Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I'm trying to close something off my screen. Sorry, and it says clear all, and I don't want to hit clear all. So anyway, I got it. I don't want to. I'm not appraising anything. It's worth $5 billion. I was trying to find.
I'm mean mugging them because they're talking
They are, yeah.
in a room that we just cleared with other doors nearby. When I specifically gathered everyone in the other room and closed the doors to discuss shit before.
Okay. Saki, I'm getting nothing from this room. So.
I'm gonna hit it with a
And I have to
perception on the door.
say,
Go for it. It's a
your
door.
magic seems to be working better than mine.
You're certain it's a door. Never seen a more door.
It's a cold door.
It's
Oh my gosh.
not really at first, but the longer you feel your hand over the door itself, it does seem to emit some sort of cold.
I'm just gonna point at the door.
Okay, I'm
I
gonna
float over.
I'm gonna
Is there
do
a way
this.
we could open it? Don't you have like a special hand that you cast or something, Serafina? Could you use that to open the door?
I can't use my hand for that, but my eyebrows have been coming in quite handy
There we go.
for my hair.
Okay.
Shut up!
Is it the same situation as the last?
I'm gonna wave Retsu up here with me and see if we somehow like stealth open this door. I don't know.
You want me to stealth open it? Okay, I can do that.
I mean,
I'll
I'll move a little bit for you.
You want me to roll stealth to open the door quietly, Bubs?
Yeah, please. You guys know all the rolls. Like, at this point, you've done them
Hey.
dozens of times.
I know. I just want to make sure that it's copacetic. It's
Sure. You do just that. You begin to shift the weight of the door. You feel it creak a few times, but you're pausing. It's holding your breath the entire time. And as the door seems to crack, you feel the cold rush through that crack. The crease of cool wind hits your face, and in a moment of reprieve, you almost forget that you've been afflicted with some sort of illness, a sickness, a disease that seems to radiate through your body. It's like a calm in the storm. It's that almost mentholy-like feel. But you hear something inside. You open the door the rest of the way.
yeah.
As you continue to open the door and glance around, you can see this room mounted and stuffed animal heads adorning the walls. Mounting job is sloppy, and the assortment of heads include cattle, rats, and other not particularly impressive specimens. A few grisly trophies share the wall with animals, including a couple of kobold heads. Smashed and broken cabinets and small tables litter the periphery of the room, mute victims of some sort of rampage. A single rusted iron spike stands in the center of the room, trailing behind it a broken chain. Thin patches of frost coat sections of the walls, frost, the floor, frost, the debris. The room is now silent.
And we're still floating.
Okay.
And floating and freezing. It's cold in here.
Can I do I see this thing?
What is this thing?
It looks
You
like
cannot immediately see that, no.
Okay, I just cracked
When
it,
you
and that's
glance-
what my...
When you glance across the room, there is an upturned desk,
Okay.
but you swear that you heard something opposite the room moving moments
Okay.
before you crack the door open.
I'm gonna step in.
I mean, I'm right behind him.
You step into the room. It is significantly cooler in here, at
Mhm.
least a dozen degrees. You immediately feel your breath pass through in this haze, similar to the room just before, where the haze had been rolling under the door itself. For those of you that are ill, this might seem like a reprieve, but to those of you that are not, it is not the case.
I will try to see if I can find the source of what's making it cold or anything out of the ordinary. Anything hidden in here, maybe?
Sure. As you seem to suddenly find yourself glancing around the room, trying to move about, ambling, attempting to find anything that would have provided that chill. You hear the sounds of that chain jingling across the floor. And where that spike was, your eye trails and watches as the chain pulls rapidly behind the table.
Gonna be like, look back at my party and point towards the area where I heard the noise coming from. And then I'm gonna
I nod.
carefully, quietly try to go see what it is. Oh,
Give
thank
me a
you,
stealth.
Blue Cottage D&D, for the raid. Appreciate that.
Give me a stealth, my friend.
Okay.
I don't know what my turn is.
Bro,
but
I don't even have to
I'm
use my luck
fine.
rolls. I'm just... Anything over 20 is gravy for me.
You begin to move carefully into the room, keeping your body low, providing what little bit of coverage that the table is giving to you. You're certain that there is something alive. I need to know, are you stepping up to the table and peering over, or are you rounding the corner?
I would rather round the corner than startle whatever's back there, I think.
Okay. Let me pull this up.
Is this a dragon head? Or is it like one of the heads that was ornamenting the walls, like you said?
There we go. I got what I needed.
Looks like a trophy room.
It is a trophy room, yes. Okay, Cobalt. When you round that corner to see exactly what this is, your eyes focus for just a moment as its head catters upward, looking at you, and there stands a white dragon wormling. The moment that it sees you, I need a reflex save.
Oh,
19.
that music.
What feats and features do you have right now? Do you have?
I got dodge now.
Right. Do you have anything relating to your reflexes outside of dodge?
Keen senses.
Oh, never mind. You
no.
passed. You passed it. Okay. You
Okay.
passed this. You narrowly dip out of the way as your body seemingly recoils back, It's almost like Matrix, like you push your body backwards as you see this burst of cold erupt from its mouth.
Hmm.
7. As it seems to hit this head on the wall, this head of what looks to be some sort of like orc or orc adjacent, it seems to strip the flesh off of the head, and the tusks seem to cripple and brittle and break under the cold. I need
Whoa.
I need initiatives.
Oh, all right.
Click on your token.
Can I reroll initiative?
From everyone?
You can reroll that, yes.
Okay, that's
Yes, it's initiatives from everybody.
Come on, baby.
Coming. Initiative.
Oh, I'm gonna re-roll that.
Use them rerolls now, guys. Oh my god.
Can I yell
Okay.
out when after my reflex one word?
Yeah, of course you can.
I'm gonna yell Meepo.
Yep. That's exactly what I would yell too. I had the same thought. Yep. You gotta get him up
Okay.
to him.
I think I'm going to change our track here. It's a good one, but it's not quite fitting for this. Let's try this one.
What's dead ass Meepo gonna do? Isn't he like not?
That might
in
be
good
that. Maybe
shape?
that's Calcrix.
It probably is.
Yeah, it probably is.
Settle him
but
down.
I mean, how do we even know we want?
Matches the description. Just saying.
Snacks, you're going to go first. Snacks, what do you do?
I mean, I don't even know if we're attacking this thing or not. Like, I can't see it, right? Currently, I can't see it.
You just, as you would have entered the room, you just see this gout of cold erupt, almost fountain-like from the face of something. And as it struck this trophy head on the wall, it seemed to shatter under the chill. The room noticeably drops again in temperature.
I mean, I have no idea what's going on.
Do you pass?
I can't. I mean,
You can hold.
there's nothing for me to jump on either.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I'll hold action.
You're gonna hold action. I got you. My turn. Calcrix begins to take flight. Snacks. Retsu. With a beat of its wings several times, it lifts its body into the air and it starts to hover in the room and fly around the room. It's calling out and screaming at the sight of you.
Oh god.
Every time it passes by, it's going to try to take a sweeping attack. So I need to know your AC, Retsu.
14, but it has a lightning bolt, and I'm not sure where I'm getting that from. Maybe it's from dodge.
That's bad.
Or-
Lightning bolt is bad.
I have no
What?
negatives
It's
to
on
my
a rat.
stats, so I
That's
don't.
not bad.
My AC, the lightning bolt just means it's being affected from something.
Yeah.
Maybe it's from
Probably.
dodge. It's 14. Might be plus
Got
1
it.
from dodge. Okay. Oh, that's
It misses.
okay. Thank
As it
God.
comes by, you kind of turn your head to the side and you feel its claw like rake across your skin. You actually witness some of the earliest bits of peach fuzz that you're growing just aside of your face. It just flits right off. Its talons, its nails are so strong and so incredibly sharp. It continues to fly around the room. Urki moves. Meepo moves. He can't go much further. He's moving at like half speed right now, nursing the side wound. Saki. What does Saki do?
I'm gonna go get Meepo. Sure, I'm gonna try and get Meepo up there more. Like, I don't.
Well, I mean, you guys are operating at the same time, so when you turn, you
Yeah.
would see Meepo kind of like he's walking up, but you can't like move him additional feet. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, he hasn't moved
Um,
yet. Y'all would be moving at the same time, like in
All right.
actual.
I
not
can't
turn
do
order.
anything from back here. I guess I could run in. I don't. I'm just gonna hold my action.
You got it. Shale.
I'm gonna make a mad dash for the chain. I want to try to restrain him, so I'm
Okay.
gonna try to.
You got
get
it.
us close to the chain, so let me
Yeah.
get in.
I need a reflex.
Sure. Yep.
How cute it is.
Reroll for me. Reroll for me.
I
Gonna
think
use
it's
one of
gonna
my
be
Lee
much
rolls.
better than that, but we'll try. And I have
Oh, I
a
know.
ton of them left.
Mm.
Well, you might want to use it on
Yeah,
that one.
let's keep going.
Are you
I
happy
don't think
with
it's
14?
gonna. I don't think it's gonna get much better than a 17. I should have stayed with the 17.
But
Oh,
he
no.
forced
But
That
no,
was,
I
that
got-
was
I
my
got-
luck
He
reroll.
forced you to
No, I
roll
got
it.
I got more to go through.
That's 2.
So I have
For
2
more?
left.
It's going down.
I like that idea.
Gotta give it my last one.
Okay.
Gotta use
Could
my
be
luck
worse.
rerolls. You gotta get into the room. You were not immediately prepared for what happened. You know that you can just push by Snacks, but you don't want to shove him, so you sort of like addle your body to the side and do a little hop. But as you hop, you are not prepared for the landing on ice.
We're
And
floating.
before oh, that's right, you are floating. Shit. Oh wow, yeah. Take that all back. Rip it all back. You get,
Oh,
you get
good. I didn't even
1, 2,
delete my
3.
luck rerolls yet.
yeah, you got them all back. Oh no. Oh no.
If we grab the chain
Wait,
while
does
we're
that mean we go
floating, he's just
flying?
gonna fucking
Oh no, yeah. We're
Peter
just all
Pan our
gonna-
ass around the
inertia.
room.
Spin. 1,
Oh, the effect hasn't gone
3,
off yet.
4, 5, 6.
Saki has to
7.
explode.
Oh no.
He's like,
Dude, we're gonna
I'm
go.
getting
Oh,
stressed
planet,
out. I'm getting so stressed out for you guys, and you just don't know.
It's gonna be like an explosion, but we're gonna be like flying like balls in a ball pit.
You have moved into the room and just fluttered by Snacks. What do? That's just your move action. You still have a standard.
I mean, I would still try to go and grab onto the chain, or I mean, what I'm trying to do is stop the dragon, to grapple him or do whatever I can to stop him from moving. So
Oh, okay. Then if that's the case, I maintain what I said, and you would re-roll anyway, getting that 4.
all right.
So wait, are you giving him all his rerolls back?
Yeah, he would have got his re-rolls back, unless you want to use what you got there.
Off of a 4, where are we getting the 4 from? I'm not.
Look in the dice rolls where you rolled a 4.
The forced reroll.
When I told you to re-roll,
I mean, yeah, if it's a 4, I want to re-roll it for sure.
then we're gonna. Sure, go ahead.
And reflex again.
It would be reflex to catch. How you feeling about it?
Oh,
Feeling good about that?
as good as I'm gonna get. We're gonna
Okay.
keep it there.
You are gonna succeed. You're able to grab onto this. What you weren't prepared for as you reached out is that the moment your hand connects with the chain and you grab onto it, you similarly start to float around the room. Retsu.
I'm gonna yell, Meepo! I think we found Calcrix! And then I'm gonna see Shield start getting whipped around in the air.
He's basically like ice skating around the room.
Okay,
Like
here's
this.
what I want to do. I want to throw my scythe and ground it into the floor or into
Okay.
anything that looks like it can stick it into. And then I want
Sure.
to throw the ball up into Shield and the chain and try to tangle it to like anchor them, like somehow. Like use my weapon, like, cause it's a full attack, right? So I can like just be like bling. Can I do that? Is that?
I'm gonna need. I need you to basically, like, you want to throw this down and stick it into the ground, right?
Yeah, I wanna throw it into the ground while like throwing the chain up at them, like to anchor them. I figure that's like a full attack, right? Because it's still.
I get what you're saying. I'm gonna need to make an attack. I need to see if you're able to do anything here with to get this into the stone.
I will roll that. How many have I used so far? I don't think I've used any rerolls so far.
I don't know.
1.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
Oh my.
I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well, that one's. I don't know, DM. I used all my luck rerolls.
This is what's gonna happen. Give me a reflex.
Okay. No luck rerolls. Oh shit.
I'm gonna say that you're able to hold on to this. So.
All right.
Basically, what happens as you throw your hands out, one, it's basically the ball end to him, and then yourself, you try to thrust this down into the ground. You don't have enough raw power behind this.
Okay.
So you've thrown the ball out and you've thrown this down to try to stick, and you're convinced you've connected. You've connected with the ground, but it's not enough raw damage. You have to hammer this thing down into the ground.
Yeah.
So it sort of bounces and plinks off. You maintain your grip onto this, but Shale needs to give me a reflex. He's floating around the room while holding on to a dragon that's flying around the room simultaneously.
Yeah.
We already know he's not great at reflexes, but I got to give him one anyway. So go ahead, Shale. Let's see this. If you're not 20, I'm going to cartwheel out the window. Oh my fucking God.
Let's do it! Show me the window, baby!
It's not
I don't know
a
if
nat
that was
20.
actually 20, yeah. It was the nat 20.
Not that.
I'm not
That's
re-rolling
pretty
it.
good.
I don't know how, but you manage.
I put a point into acrobatics class.
You manage to grab onto this ball that's flung at you. It's still an attack.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, no. Hold on. Hold up. Oh, no. My friend, you had no more rerolls.
Yeah, I don't.
Look at your offhand attack.
Oh, it's a 6, yeah. Oh, it's a 3 for the offhand, yeah.
It's a critical fumble.
Oh, right, yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, my friend. Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Got it. Okay.
Gentle.
Gentle.
Just
he
leave
said.
him
I
Well,
just
there's
got
my
my arm fixed from tweaking it. Damn it. Oh no.
I just spit, dude. I was not ready. It just says, "Oh no. Figure is struck in a soft spot. You are considered fatigued on your target." So target, that would be you, Shale. The ball is thrown at you. Man, you're moving around the room so rapidly, I have no idea what's going to happen. This thing connects with you, and you're able to reflexively grab onto it, but not first without it striking you in a critical spot. The only place that I can assume, based off of this, is going to be a direct groin shot, unless you would like me to hit you in the throat.
I wouldn't like either of those places, but let's go with the first. Let's just call it the ball. Ball to the ball.
Balls
Exactly.
to balls.
You manage to catch on to this as it strikes you in the groin. You instinctively recoil, and your whole body wraps up around this.
No,
This
more
is-
like
This is a rough spot to be in. Serafina,
Yes.
what does Serafina do?
I can see just enough through the room where I see Sheol flying around. Yeah.
I also yelled out to everybody.
Yeah. So at this point, I learned my lesson about rushing in. So I would like to try to throw my hand into the room because it's my understanding that I have to get my hand in there and that I can't do anything with it till my next turn. Is that correct?
I mean, you can do something now if that is your so desire, but yes, when you begin to cast, if you want to use this, you have to cast the hand first.
Yes.
And then the following round, yes.
Okay, because I obviously want to use my hand to cast this to do a. I would like to use it to do a touch of fatigue, but I don't think I can do that all in one One
Seraphina,
turn.
as you immediately bring your hand up to cast this almost apparative image, to toss it into that room, you notice that there is something happening to your hand. And then you glance down at the other, and it's almost like, have you ever seen the top of a car in the middle of a summer day where it's emitting that hazy wave of heat from the top of it? That's happening from your hand. Your spell is going to succeed, but you have no idea what's happening to you. What do? Do you go through with your spell?
Okay, wait. Give me that one more time. Let me just visualize this. Go ahead, hit me.
When you glance down at your hand as you're trying to summon this spectral-like hand,
Yes.
you can see this haze, this emission of heat. It's sort of like glancing at the top of a car in the middle of summer, where you can see the heat rising from it.
Oh shit! This is the other.
That's what's happening.
Okay.
You succeed in your spell, it will move forward, right? It does shift into the room as you so desire, but it doesn't stop you from noticing that something radical is happening to your person.
I still want to try to sleep this
I got you.
dragon. Yeah.
That's the end of the first round. Returning to top of initiative. Snacks.
So this thing is flying around the room uncontrollably. Shields in the air, flying around. Can I know this is, I mean, can I try and shoot the wing of the dragon to like make it so it, I know it's a called shot, I'm sure, but
It is.
can I just attempt to shoot the wing of the dragon to maybe slow it down, or?
Of course you can. You can take a shot on the wing if you like. It's going to be a called shot. It's going to be -4 from your roll.
Okay. I mean, that's the only thing I can really think of trying to do to this thing.
Go ahead, make your attack.
I have no rerolls. Well,
It's going to hit. It will deal minimal damage. That's actually the desired outcome. If you had rolled into critical, that would have been horrible.
yeah, I just want to slow it down. I know we don't want to kill this thing. So
Minimum
I'm just
damage.
I'm just gonna pull the bow back, take a shot to try and just damage the wing to try and slow it
gotcha.
down from flying around.
Retsu, Shale, despite your best efforts at bringing this thing down, you guys hear the sound of something connecting with the dragon as the dragon spins in flight, and you witness an arrow coalesce with its wing. There is a visible tear as blood begins to fall.
Careful!
It's the
The
only
arrow
thing I can
itself-
think of.
Hits the ceiling, bounces off the wall, and down to the ground. My turn. Seeing as that what you've just done, Snacks, I'm going to need a reflex.
Okay. No rerolls, so it is what it is, baby. I like it.
Do you have evasion?
Is that a additional skill? Is that what that is?
Look into your feats and features and see if you have uncanny dodge and evasion.
I do have evasion, yes.
You do have evasion, so
Uncanny dodge comes next level.
then you are good. Another blast of cold seems to emit from its maw, this time just striking by your person. As you shift out of the way, you feel it as it drops the temperature yet again. You do not want this breath attack to hit you. It's the last thing that you need. While the other things you face, the twig blights seemingly almost tore off your arm. Many of the other things wish to bite and or poison you. This provides a sense of fragility. You feel as if your arm would probably shatter under the duress of this frozen breath. Meepo begins to move into the room, again, doing his best. Erky is not helpful at all right now because he's completely bereft of spells. So he's going to go in here and just wait it out before anything terrible happens. Saki, I need a perception from you. Saki, with a 17 on perception, you notice the heat that's seemingly rising from Seraphina's hands. It is erupting, very visibly so. It is almost causing this shifty haze in the air. You can still take action. You can do whatever you want to do. I just had to inform you that there's some weirdness coming from Seraphina right now.
That just started? Or when
That
she
you've
was on her
noticed.
last... Okay.
That you've just now noticed.
Meepo's in the room now, though, so... I'm gonna go up right next to Seraphina, and I am going to point out to her that something's going on.
Sure.
In as many words as I can manage on a...
What are you saying?
Seraphina, I am sensing some crazy energy emanating from your hands right now. Do you feel it?
You're muted up.
Oh, shit.
Not you, not you, not you.
No, Saki, I feel it as well, and I have concerns that my magic is not working as it should be. So I'm being
Jail.
very
Careful.
That's
being
as many
cautious.
words as you probably get
Yep.
there.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Jail, you're up.
So I can't use gravity, but I want to try to use my strength. I want to try to basically hold myself up the chain to the dragon. I want to try to get my arms around it and close its wingspan with my arms. Just try to
Gotcha.
hug it.
Sure. Give
the
me a
ground.
strength. Give me a strength. I just, you don't need to break a lot here. I believe you can do this, though. Yeah, that's fine. You're able to start pulling this down. In your round, you know, your feet are connecting with that table, and you're kind of bumping into some of the trophies across the room. It's going to take you most of your round. You get it's a long chain. It wasn't nearly enough to keep this creature in this room, but he seems to have bound 10 feet of it up around the actual spike itself. But as you start to pull this down, you get within probably 3 or 4 feet from him. You can reach out and grab him on your next turn. Retsu. Shale is quickly closing the gap as he's pulling the chain closer to his body.
Yeah. I'm gonna yell out, "Don't hurt it! You're gonna startle it. We need it to relax." And then I'm gonna say in Draconic, "Calcrix, it's okay. We're here to help. Are you hungry?" And then I'll pull some rations out and put them on the floor and try to just calm this thing down, because obviously it's been somewhat domesticated. It's just in an unfamiliar place, but it's been fed by these kobolds, and Meepo just entered the room. I'm just trying to de-escalate it.
Okay.
So I got some rations. I got goblin ears, meat, whatever.
It has no interest at all. The fact that you guys are closing the gap on the distance between it and yourselves. The panic has set in. It's it's on full panic mode at this point.
Okay.
So you can tell that from your efforts, it's falling on deaf ears, especially as Shale is closing that gap. It's just getting worse.
Is he holding my ball between his legs still, or what's
Pretty much wrapped up. It's pretty much wrapped up in his legs. Yes. It's also because of this, because he's closing that gap. It's also sort of slowly pulling you around the room.
Yeah, I know. I'm still floating too is the problem. I was gonna say I can't really pull the chain. That's not helping.
Yeah, none of
I
us
mean,
can.
I could put one hand on the chain and then try to grab something else, and just to make it easier for him. I don't know. I don't know what I can do here.
Body slam shield on top of the dragon.
He can't get
I
inertia
definitely
either
don't
now.
want to injure the dragon unless it knocks it out.
And none of us can get that. We don't have gravity on our side right now, so.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
Or else I would
what
have
do you
done
grab
that
onto?
at first.
I gotta know, what are you grabbing onto?
I mean,
You can tell that
the
there's
dresser.
one thing in this room. There's one thing in this room that is mounted down.
Is it this big head?
No, it is right here. It's a spike. It is a metal spike that has been driven into the ground.
I'll try to grab that with one hand and the chain with the other, and then
It's
bridge the two. Just try to make it. I'll try to stabilize it so Shield can climb up it better.
when you grab onto this thing is sharded metal.
Yep.
It's got bit that's wrapped around it so that the dragon doesn't exactly have the clearance for free flight. But it's also angled at the top, and this would be incredibly dangerous, all things considered. You could see someone falling on this and dying.
Yep. Okay.
So do you grab this near the base? Do you grab it near the top? What does this look
Base.
Grab it
Definitely
near
near
the
the base, where it's less thin.
like? Sure. Give me a strength.
Okay. 14.
You manage to, as you're floating around the room, you slide and you just happen to catch onto this. And you are that tethering point where your arms are outstretched and he's trying to fly around the room. And
Yeah.
It's now building up tension
Okay.
between you, your weapon, his legs, and the dragon. So now there is a taut point between the three of you. He's now flying as hard and as fast as he can to get away, and it's failing.
Yeah, I'm just trying to hold him steady.
Seraphina,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna move you guys to where I think you're at. So this makes
Okay.
the most sense.
Yep.
Yep.
Just like this, okay? Seraphina, what do you do?
Okay, so my hand's in the room, correct? Did it make it in there?
Yeah, your hands in the room. Yes.
Okay. I would like to try to do touch of fatigue on the dragon.
You need to make a touch attack.
I want to try to make a touch attack with my spectral hand.
Go right ahead.
Oh, lordy. Okay. Here we go. Oh,
Touch of fatigue fails.
okay.
Actually, it's from the looks of this, it's a touch, so it's going to be an even or odd. In your favor, you choose even or odd.
Even.
Wait a minute, that's just the fortitude to negate. You didn't make an attack.
Oh, well.
How do you do a touch attack?
Touch attacks are a little weird. Magic and touch attacks are a little strange the way they look. You don't do it from this page, though. You're going to do it from this primary.
Okay.
Wow,
Oh,
why
the
is it
touch?
opened
Oh.
up here like this? Nah. I had this all on here. What happened? It's gone now.
What? I haven't changed anything.
You're the in weapons and attacks. Okay. It's just gone right now. Let me grab this for you. Either way, it's going to get a save, even if you manage to successfully hit it. Incorporeal touch attacks. There we go. All right. So you need to make an attack as a full effect. In this case, is you make a touch attack. Yeah, thank you. It's a dexterity modifier plus your base attack bonus against its touch AC. So your dex modifier plus your base attack bonus. What is that?
Okay, my dex modifier's a 3, and my
Yep.
which other
Base attack bonus.
base
So it should say
attack?
BAB.
BAB in the same BAB in the same on the same thing.
Oh, it just says base attack bonus. It's below your
It's 1. So roll a
Oh,
d20
right,
plus
right.
4.
D20 plus 4.
Yes. /R space
I know. I figure it out 'cause when I do it the wrong way. Oh,
d20 plus 4. So whatever you roll, it's going to be 4 on top of that. So that is actually going to be a
13.
miss. 13 is going to be a miss. As your touch of fatigue, it seemed you witness this hand kind of float up and touch and basically like pass through the creature itself. Where normally you would see the fatigue strike, its wings would go limp, its body would kind of curl under the duress of the natural, almost like necrotic vibe that it strikes this creature. It doesn't seem to hit. It has no effect. Dragons are just naturally resistant. Like this is just what they're built for. So you know that it fails. I got to move you into the room, otherwise you wouldn't be able to see to do that. Snacks, top of the initiative.
I've I've done what I needed to do. I don't
Snacks.
have anything.
As Seraphine has moved into the room, you can also see up to this point that it looks like her hands are beginning to emit this almost hazy, emulsive heat. You can feel it next to you, only because you've been standing in the room and you can feel the chill from the dragon's breath. You are now feeling the heat rising from her hands. This is not something that you believe is a positive thing. Up to this point, you have witnessed magic fail through her multiple times.
Okay. I don't even know if I would say anything in the middle of combat, but I may just completely move away from her. As just, yeah, move action, just kind of get myself away from that.
You're so okay. So you just want to shift like 5 to 10 feet over then.
Yeah, I want to go to this side of the room. Because right now Snacks feels like Retsu said don't damage it. I don't have any
I gotcha.
ability to snare it or anything like that to calm it down. So I want to move away.
Retsu, I want a perception from you.
Yep.
From where you're at, you glance over and you see Snacks retreating to the opposite side of the room, and you see that Seraphina has moved into the room. You also see that her hands are beginning to emit this heat, this haze. You can't feel it yet, but you swear the ice is beginning to melt around her.
Whoa! Get back!
I'm backing up. I'm back.
You can't back up yet.
Can't. It's not your
Okay.
turn yet. You can't. You moved into the room.
Snacks, you've shifted across the room. You still have a standard action. If there's anything you'd like to do, you can.
I can only say like 3 words out of my turn. So
Is there any kind of like shields or anything in this thing? I don't want to get blasted by this cold, and I know that.
The only kind of cover that you can see was the angle of the table itself that it was using to hide from you.
Okay, that's kind of what I thought. It's reasoning why I moved on this side is so maybe that I could, since I'm short enough, maybe hide behind this table that's there.
Would you like to move to the table?
Sure. I mean, I would like to move towards the table and try and hide my body from this thing. Is that
Got it.
okay? Yeah. I mean, wherever you think this is gonna work.
You kind of press your body to the bottom of the table?
Yeah. I'm
Got
just.
it.
I saw that thing freeze. I knew that if it hit me, it's gonna be a big problem. I've brought it down to the ground. I see what's happening with Shield and understanding what he's trying to do and what Retsu's trying to accomplish.
Sure.
And so I'm just going to allow that to happen.
Got it. So this is what this looks like. As you have, I'm going to describe these events quickly. Retsu, where you are holding on to your own weapon that is stretched between you and Shale. Shale, you are feet away. Literally, it's arm's reach distance away from grabbing onto what you believe is Calcrix. You can see that Snacks has moved to the opposite side of the room and he's hiding behind the table of which Calcrix was originally hiding. All of you can see that Seraphina has moved into the room and that she is beginning to emit this almost emulsive-like heat. Meepo hasn't taken notice of this and he's staying inside of the room with you. Saki is staying out of the room up to this point. And Saki, it's almost for the best. Because you know that her magic has begun to fail around you as well. You're not sure what the point of that is, but something is weirdly occurring within her, and it seems to be getting worse the further you go deeper and deeper into the dungeon. Meepo calls out to Calcrix, "Calcrix, come down! Come home! Calcrix, now!" And he seems to try to move forward, putting himself about right here, still clutching onto his side, holding onto it with this little bit of torch that he has. Erky is still none the wiser. He is nowhere near. He has a very bad feeling about what is about to happen. Saki, it is your turn.
Well, I'm not going in that room. Where's Erky? He's all the way back here.
Yeah, Erky's deuced it, man. He just threw the peace sign. He went back. He said, nah,
I ain't dealing with no dragon.
Saki's gonna just kind of move right to the door frame and poke her head in there and literally call out, "Do you guys have it under control in here?"
Nope.
It does not look like they have it under
Nope.
control.
Yeah.
Does not look like they have it under control. It's a
There's
mess.
a goddamn dragon.
Can I grab Serafina?
Of course, if she's gonna let you.
She's freaking me out, but it's like throwing myself on a grenade if I bring her out of that room.
Will she let you?
I
Will
will
she
let
resist?
you. No, will not resist.
Okay, I'm gonna see things getting worse with her, and I'm gonna try and grab her by her arm and yank her out of the room. Because I'm worried about what's gonna happen next.
Yeah, we don't want to mix fire with an ice dragon.
Would love to have her turn me into a vulture again.
Oh dear.
That was you
Things
turned
are-
yourself into a vulture.
No, stop happening.
Right, so I'm out of the room with Saki then.
How far will you pull her back?
Oh, how far?
As far as I can.
Okay,
How far can I?
I'll let you move me.
you can move.
Oh, bless
it's
your
rule
heart.
Standard. You can move like 10 to 15 feet.
I'll move back here with Saki. She's a brave soul.
Now I've got to
Close
ask.
the boys in, close that door.
I have to ask.
I kicked the door closed with my foot.
No. I don't
Fuck,
think he's gonna let you
dude.
do that.
I'm joking.
Oh god. I don't
Okay.
like it.
Okay.
I don't either.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This is fine. Saki, you managed to do just that. You
Thanks,
pulled her
Saki.
from the room. Shale.
Oh no.
Thanks, Saki.
And I explode.
I mean, I'm gonna try to grab it and stop it from being able to flap its wings, but at the same time, as best I can, I'm gonna I have some animal handling, right? So like my mind goes back to trying to soothe a horse or something that's bucking. I'm trying to bring it down, but also soothe it best I can.
Well, you know what? You
Capacity,
can try.
Yeah. Try being the operative word there.
Go for
Yeah,
it. Give
that's
it a
what I'd
shot.
like to do. What do you want me to roll? Animal handling or strength?
Okay, animal handling is like, hey there, buddy, it's okay.
That's what I'm
Strength is
saying.
what the fuck are you doing? Like, how are you?
I mean,
handling
I
this
want
animal?
to stop them from flapping. So
Okay.
if it's between the
So
two,
then-
it'll probably be strength.
It's not a strength check. You're gonna try to grapple here. So it's gonna be a CMB versus its CMD.
Okay.
One is literally Dr. Doolittle. The other is Mongo from Blazing Saddles. Like you, you take your pick how you handle the animal.
That's a great movie.
And I'm rolling CMB as in boy, right?
Correct.
I have, I think, a couple more lucky rolls. I can do better than that.
24 is pretty good.
Yeah, let's keep it.
You are able to reach out and grab onto the wing. And as it turns, I'm going to give it a bite attack against you. Okay? What is your flat foot? You're not going to get your shield bonus.
It was 13.
Okay. It's going to succeed in biting onto you, but you will be able to successfully grab onto the creature. Minimum damage. Take 2 points of damage as it just starts chewing in and viciously trying to shake your hand. Bites deeply into it past the gloves. Just starts rending through some of the flesh. It's extreme puppy teeth, my friend. Extreme puppy teeth. Seemingly getting through. You feel your body begin to slowly lower to the ground, courtesy of the flight. Retsu.
All right. Am I feeling like my arms are less taut now that he's grabbing
Slightly, but you can see that he is starting to shift closer and closer to the ground.
Okay. I mean,
You let him go?
Yeah, I'm gonna let it go.
Okay. You manage to let it go, and your body starts to float back to the position that it was normally in, natively feet closer to the ground, and your hands stationed by your side.
I'm gonna run over here and shut the door. Good luck, Saki.
I don't know if you would do that.
You let me perceive that her hands are going all fiery and Saki starts yanking her out of the room?
I will accept that answer. 'Cause anything else that you would have said there would have been above board meta knowledge.
I'm literally like, Saki's jumping on that grenade, and I want to save the ice dragon, and that's fire from her hands. Fire and ice.
Snacks,
Yes.
you're up. Wait. Actually,
Why don't run? I float to
round.
the door and shut it.
new round.
Okay. Yeah. All right. New round me.
As Shale is wrestling the dragon down, his body will slowly flutter to the ground. It will continue to try to snap and bite several times, but it's getting nowhere. It's getting nowhere. There is peace for just a moment. You hear the cracks and craws of the creature seem to call out, frustrated that it's being held on to. But again, there's a moment of peace. As you begin to raise your head to look over the table, you hear the door shut, and Retsu has shut the door. Erky is nowhere to be seen. Meepo floats in the direction of Shale to try to calm Calcrix when there is an audible sound of flame. And this is the falling off of the wild magic. You remember the first one was multiplication. The next spell by target multiplies by 6. Secondary effect was 2 effects, roll twice on the list. Triggering Hummingbird, which gave you guys the ability to float, if not briefly. The following is Wall of Fire.
That's not
From
great.
your person erupts 6 walls of fire.
You're,
Oh,
While
no.
standing in those walls of fire, you will take 1d4 for each passing round per wall of fire. An initial eruption, the wall deals 2d6 points. So it's going to be 2d6 followed by for each of these. So your first round is going to be 10d6.
Y'all
upon
are
the initial
dead.
burst.
For everyone or just me?
Well,
I don't know.
I mean, we're not dead. We got a door over here.
The hallway is filled with flames. Saki, where you pulled Seraphina, moments as you're stepping backwards, Retsu steps over and shuts the door. The audible sound of it closing. Before you move deeper into the hallway, and then you can just see light. It is just orange into yellow and then onto white. So I'm going to roll damage as the hallway fills with 6 walls of flame, floor to ceiling, wall to wall. Seraphina and Saki, you will take 36 points of damage immediately.
Can we just
Jesus.
die?
There's no
We
way.
just
Yeah,
died.
they're just.
I
they're
don't
just
even
dead,
have that
dead.
much.
Yeah.
That's dead.
No.
That's past.
Immediately.
Yeah, that's past.
Thanks,
any
chat, for the
threshold.
wild magic. God.
Wow.
Door starts to emit a glow beneath it
Oh,
before
wow.
you can feel the heat melt the ice at its bottoms. And then you can see the black smoke rise from the opposite side. And the door explodes. I'll need a reflex. While this is happening, everyone ceases floating. I'll need a reflex from everyone, and then a second reflex from Cobalt.
Okay. We run it. That's okay. I don't have any more. Okay.
Oh, Saki, Slurpee Saki, you don't have to worry about it.
Oh, okay. I thought you were telling us to
No
do it too.
reflex for you. You're just in
I
flames.
just kept.
It's-
I didn't think it was working. Okay.
Okay, so we're going to go up here to reflexes. Retsu with a 15.
My first
You're able
one.
to stabilize. You land to your feet. Seraphina, doesn't matter. Retsu, You throw your body to the wall, and in just due time, when the door itself erupts open, and a gout of flame breathes through like a dragon blowing its fire breath. Snacks, you fall prone. Saki, it doesn't matter. Shale, you manage to stabilize. There's a lot more Seraphina and Saki reflexes, but it doesn't even matter. The flame that seems to rise up from the room, Snacks, you can feel the heat. Retsu, you witness it. Shale, you at first feel it, and then as you turn, you can feel Calcrix bury its body into your own as the heat seems to sweep the room and wrap you up like a blanket. You can feel the heat so hot that it starts to singe at the hairs on your face. And Calcrix tucks his body deeply within yours. Mariko and Slurpee, you will have officially lost your Aegises. When the fires die down, most of you will be completely unawares as to what's happened. Your personal belongings, your backpack, and your clothes, gone. If it is a metal, it has been deeply carboned and charred. If it is rope, rations, bedroll, that sort of thing, it's dust. Just absolutely dust. But the ways that you are perceived by the world are invariably different now. As your Aegis breaks for both of you as spellcasters, it will natively look different than how it did when this happened to Shale. Seraphina, as you were born anew onto this world, you still look and feel the same, except that you're not wearing clothes like the others. Your skin is wrapped tautly in vines. Black vines. Saki, your skin is surrounded by serpentine scales. You feel it is a last parting gift from your god. Your divinity weakens. But you have been saved to walk yet another day. After the minutes pass and the fire seems to die down, as you both enter the room, Saki's eyes are both now snake eyes. She appears at first glance to be entirely nude, with the exception that her body has these bizarre serpentine-like scales covering the more important bits. Seraphina, now that's a totally different story. Her body is bound tightly and wrapped with these darkened vines that seem to erupt from one singular place. It grows from her heart. But what still stands, completely unscathed, if not their equipment? Ferguson, the felt frog, remains unburned.
Wow.
Yo, that shit ain't right.
And that is where we end tonight's session.
Well,
Yep.
I gotta empty my bag.
Wait, so did the death
Make
whistle,
everything
is that gone
zeros.
now? Is it melted? Bye bye?
Magic items
Everything-
usually are more durable, but that's, I don't know. If it's, he said if it wasn't metal,
It
it's
is a magical
gone.
item. It's also stone.
I'm making everything
Okay.
Okay.
zero. No
Correct.
soap for you.
Oh, your little rat is gone.
No.
That rat is
oh,
toast.
rat. Oh, her rat.
That's a fritter now.
Okay, so I lost it all. Damn it.
That's your one life. Your one gimme.
I know, but I don't even have a needle and
Oh,
thread anymore.
We'll get
Again?
you wrapped up in goblin clothes. Don't even worry
but I
about
got
it.
this cool poison
For
ivy
explanation.
shit going on.
For explanation, for those that are interested, in my games, in my worlds, my players are adorned at conception, at birth, with something that I like to call a golden aegis. It is your one time your get out of jail free
Wow.
card.
I didn't even
And-
fuck anything up and still died. I was trying to
That's-
be good this time.
It's wild magic. I mean,
I know. It's fine.
It gives and takes, right? Some days it's really good. Some days it's really bad.
The float was great. Well, float was
Are
great.
you kidding me? It was exceptional. You made Shale not make noise by just being there, and Shale
Yeah.
can't really move silently. So
Yep.
yeah, that was functionally very good. I'm really glad that Saki did that, because if that was in the room, Meepo would have died. Calcrix would have
Just wanted
died.
to take one for the team.
My character
Shale would've
totally
died.
would have done that. He damned Saki to death pretty much to save everybody himself. Like, he's like, oh shit, no one's home. Close
See
the
ya.
door.
This adventure
Oh.
is mounting to be quite daring and challenging to your lives. So now we have 3 characters without their ages.
Me and you,
That leaves
Snacks. Let's
Snacks
go.
and Retsu still standing. Yeah. But you have managed to succeed in your first mission of retrieving Calcrix.
Thank God. So glad
Nice,
Snacks
dude.
didn't headshot it. Which would have been weird
Close.
because, like, you like worship dragons. You are a kobold, so that would have been weird.
I
if
know.
you're like-
But it was flying around the room, shooting ice. If I got hit by that thing, I'm dead. I just wanted to wound it to stop it from.
Yeah.
Sporadically flying around the room.
Yeah, but
want to hurt it.
I just talked to Yggdrasil. Was that her? Yeah,
Yrail.
Yrail. And I'm trying to make her happy because
Yeah.
she
Look, I put a precision shot on it to make it happen.
I may be heartless, but I carry through with my deals. You know, that's the only thing I can go on is the deals I make. So
So no trauma, right? Nobody's like having a hard time with this so far. You're okay with nearly losing your characters, I'm guessing. Not that you have a whole lot of a choice in the matter, but you survived. You walked out of this.
dude, that ghost is about to be so happy. It's got
Oh,
two-
Caracas?
Yeah. He's like, oh, naked ladies.
This
Nice.
snake titties.
Jesus.
Snitties.
Better than turtle titties.
Not the snitties. All right, y'all. That's
a wrap.
episode 11. That is episode 11. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for all the luck rolls. They clearly needed it yet again. Not everybody used all their luck rolls, but those that did use them, well, it quite literally made the difference in their life. So, until next time.
Call that a song of fire and ice. That episode.
Nice. Not bad.
All right, everybody. That is going to do it for tonight. Make sure you go follow Mr. BubTalks, our storyteller. He runs lots of campaigns over on his channel as well. We play on Monday on his channel when the stars align and everybody can sit down and everybody's feeling good. We did have to miss last Monday. Also, it's my birthday tomorrow and it's Bub's birthday. He has the same birthday as me.
Happy birthday.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy early
early.
birthday.
Thanks, guys.
It's
So,
a
Yeah.
birthday.
I'm
Almost
sure we're
birthday
both
where
going to
you
be on
guys live.
streaming, tomorrow. So, streamer's birthday.
Yeah.
So, thanks everybody for
Happy
watching.
birthday.
Come say hi. I'll talk to you guys then.
Good night.
Good night.
Later,
Bye.
later.
Bye.